Dragon.
Oh,
Dragons
I didn't
well.
see you there. Why, I was just reading Xanathar's Guide to Everything, the Dungeons and Dragons book. Ha 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 ha. Welcome to the stream. Oh no, I knocked over my Dungeons and Dragons dice. Oh man, what's this in my pocket? Another D. It's a D20. Ha ha ha. I got a nat 20. Ha ha ha. Oh, what's this? My shirt. It says Dungeon Master. You guessed it right. We're playing Dungeons and Dragons. Nothing else, nothing more.
Whoa.
What? I wasn't aware of this.
This is the solitaire championship.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I
Welcome.
thought this was chess.
Welcome to
Yeah,
welcome to
to
Warhammer.
Welcome to Warhammer 40K.
I don't know how to count to 20.
Welcome to Call of Cthulhu.
2, 3.
What tabletop RPG are we playing today, guys?
Monopoly.
Monopoly. We're playing
Warhammer 40K.
Monopoly.
Monopoly.
We're playing Monopoly. Hello guys, welcome to
We are.
Monopoly, where we build an economy.
We kind of are, though. We're collecting all the artifacts.
True, I guess. But
That's what happens in
you
Monopoly.
guys do not own the
Yeah,
electric
we know.
company yet. You don't have the electric company, so your point is moot.
We will.
Need Boardwalk Avenue.
You do.
Thrux is just gonna come in like, what the fuck? And just us owning every single business.
This is the real capitalism.
So true.
But hey guys, welcome. Yeah, it's that. Welcome to the Cursed Ones, where we are playing, if you could ever guess in a million years, Dungeons and Dragons.
That's so true.
That's what we're playing? The hell?
Oh yeah, no, it was quite a shock to me as well when I learned that we were playing D&D of all things, but here we are. Let's go through some introductions, how about we? We have quite the list of nicknames this week. Starting off though with a nice clean, fresh, blank slate, Eggabooha. Roll a D20.
Uh-oh. That's an 18.
That's an 18? Okay. And who are you and who
Good
do you
start.
play? Yeah.
You disappear.
Please. Who are you?
I'm sorry, I completely zoned out the roll of D20.
So valid.
You're back.
Who are you?
Yes, I'm still here. I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing now.
You are who are you? and
Introduce
who you-
yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm Eggabooha. I play Thrux. Sorry.
You're valid.
Okay, you did it.
It's our favorite fish man, Eggabooha.
So true.
Anyways, Wilfred starts with W. Roll a
Hello.
D20.
Alright, starting off. Actually, 14's not bad.
That's not bad for you, actually.
yeah, it's pretty good for me.
Yeah.
But hi, I'm Cole. I play Wilfred, and yes, I got a 14. That's all I have to say.
That's all it is. Jim.
Hi, I'm Jim. I play Charpay, and I rolled a 6. That's not good.
Oh no, Jim, I'm sorry. Not Jim.
Oh no.
Charpay dies in this
Fading
episode.
away.
Uh-oh.
No.
In this completely chill talking session.
Please, no.
Yes.
All right, no longer witty. Roll a d20. Also introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Snurple9. I play Unknown, also known as Own, and I got a 7.
A 7.
That's
Own
all right.
and Charpay are dead.
More than 6.
More than 6. That's true.
True.
Post-prophecy killing.
No.
This is secretly initiative roll.
I have to read this next name,
can
I
do it.
swear to God.
You can do it.
You can do it.
No.
You want me to say it instead?
Pee pee poo poo. Just go.
Hi guys, I'm Pee Pee Poo Poo, and I'm
You
playing
are.
the car. I'm playing the car figure from Monopoly, and I.
So true.
Fuck, you know, that's a 6. That's an 8 actually. I read it wrong. That's an 8.
Oh, congratulations, pee pee poo poo.
Thank you.
Yeah, we got numbers in order. I know how to count that high at least.
Same. Silly Man Dan, roll a d20. Who?
Hi, I'm Kiki. I play Lelee, and I got a nat 20.
Hey!
Silly Man! Hell yeah.
Okay, silly man.
Gonna live.
Hi, I am the Great Eelgriff Pormus. I am the Dungeon Master, and I also rolled a nat 20 with these new dice I got.
Bruh.
Ha 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 ha. Check them out. Yeah, that's me. I'm Dean. I play the, as the shirt suggests, I am the Dungeon Master. I do play a little game called
So true.
D&D. Ha ha ha. Anyways. We love Bethesda. Todd is here. Who?
Hi. I love Bethesda. Todd's in my room.
Are you okay?
Yeah. It works. I rolled a 2,
Oh no!
Oh no.
and I'm crime, and I played
Guys.
Bennie.
How does Todd feel about the 2 that you just rolled?
Oh no!
He's reaching into his jacket pocket.
No!
Crime? What's he?
Oh,
No! Crime!
And I survived. I lived.
Oh, thank
Okay.
God. Holy crap. We almost lost you there. Holy crap.
no!
It's
Almost
okay.
lost a
Pee Pee
Todd
Poo Poo
Howard.
appeared behind me and saved me.
Oh, thank you, Pee Pee Poo Poo.
That's so beautiful.
We have
Oh boy,
such a
it just
collective
works.
humor.
We are children.
I love how half of these names are like related to like a single conversation we had the other day, which was the worst conversation in the history of Cursed Ones discussions ever. The Great Eelgriff Pormus. The legacy lives on. The legacy lives on of Cole and everyone else being really tired.
I
He's
said
just
we
a little
should
sleepy.
stream-
He's just a little
you should
sleepy.
Stream, Lunch at Costco by Silly Man Dan.
You should stream Lunch at Costco by Silly Man
You
Dan.
should stream it.
You
God.
should. But
Got vocals.
we had quite the conversation the other day, and we'll see, because the Great Eelgriff Pormus has something to do with this campaign somehow. We'll have to see what the Great Eelgriff Pormus is. Oh man, that's the real secret of the session. Recap. Does anyone know what happened last week?
Oh God, where do I begin?
Prophecy, no more.
True.
Wait,
Firebomb.
It is what happened.
That's about the whole rundown that we're gonna get. We're gonna get Firebomb.
Simply put,
Prophecy
fuck
gone.
shit up.
Squish.
We did.
So we started last session getting off of the Deus Ex Machina. Actually, we started the session with Triao coming to the realization that something was off, either with them themselves or their curse in some way, but they were seeing the entire party as cursed beasts, which didn't really bode well considering everything that has happened in this campaign up to this point. From there, after some deductions and such from Wilfred, kind of deducing that it could be related to Penethra in some way, the Deus Ex Machina came to a stop, and they got off, entering into a fog-covered forest, in which they found a bunch of children's drawings that were seemingly drawn by the Somnambulist in some way, and ended up coming face-to-face with the person that they have been trying to hide from this entire time. That would be the Prophecy. In which they learned at the Prophecy's grand plan, that being to use Shutu as a battery to drain the entire life from the Feywilds. So, which brought us to the grand fight. They got into combat with the Prophecy. A lot happened. Bennie got banished at some point to a different dimension, a different dimensional plane. Pretty much everyone was dropped down to 0. Thrux did indeed throw a firebomb.
And straight.
And through a bunch of hardship, Triao, being the last person alive in the fight, managed to get consecutive, I managed to get, like, consecutive nat 1s, so basically consecutive crits, and with that, the party leveled up, and they were able to get back into the fight and defeat the Prophecy, and reduce it down to one singular, terrified little yellow eye. Well, that brings us to about now, where you guys have just been given the gifts from the life tree. And you're currently still...
You go. Sorry. Yeah.
No.
Sorry, you continue.
Okay. And you guys are still around this great life tree, this grand spiraling tree that kind of shoots up into the heavens above. And it's slowly, from up above, dropping down, like, leaves to the ground and such. Cherry blossom leaves, actually. And slowly stretching throughout the forest itself, the leaves on all of the trees around you are turning pink. And just in general, like, the place feels so much more lush. There's flowers sprouting from every single which place in the ground itself. There's moss trailing up rocks and up the trees itself, and there's just life everywhere. And the air is, like, so clean, so pure from all of this energy around the area. And you guys are still kind of at the base of the tree. I believe either Wilfred or Lelee are carrying Shutu at the moment, as you all are just kind of standing around with that victory in mind. You may begin.
Yeah, the last thing that happened, Wilfred picked up the fruit of the life tree and gave shoot to Lelee.
All right. Well then, you may begin.
Well, Wilfred's still kind of just standing there. He's got the fruit in his hand. He's not really sure where to go from here.
Yeah, I guess it's just a case of pocketing it for now.
Yeah, I mean, the question I had was Night Globe Lily's question mark.
Roll for investigation.
Okay.
Girls over here carrying over a fucking bitten in heart.
That's a 13.
That's a 13?
Yeah.
You're kind of just taking in the flowers around you. A lot of them are really pretty and pink, and you're like, you're having quite a time looking at all of the foliage around you and such. Like, even Lelee looks a bit lusher, just as a whole. So it's quite the scene. But as you kind of scan the area, you're not really sure if you can see any flowers of note to you at the moment.
Well, that's all right. I'm quite distracted.
You sure are.
Would I know if this is a place we're supposed to look for them?
Well, I mean, there's flowers everywhere, just new flowers sprouting up from the ground. So I'm sure you could infer.
All right. Could I also roll investigation just to see?
You may.
I got even worse. That's a 9.
Oh dear.
You are too distracted at kind of looking at Shutu in general and just trying to make sure that she's doing all right in the whole scenario around you. That, and you're also kind of more focused on the fruit that you've been given as well.
All right. Yeah, if Wilfred doesn't really notice anything, he's just going to be carrying the fruit and kind of hanging out around the party as the adrenaline from the fight kind of starts to die down inside.
Oh yeah, it's
Bennie
definitely
just
definitely a slow release of adrenaline through the party and such. Just it's slowly calming down, breath rates just steadying themselves out, stuff like that.
Bennie just sits down for a second, just taking a breather.
Yeah, you are indeed wingless at the moment.
Oh fuck.
I mean, if I can't find the flowers right now, Charpay's probably gonna come back around to probably just. I mean, I don't know if they're anywhere near each other, but she kind of wants to just like sit down with Owen and Bennie, just make sure they're all right with their fruit.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure everyone's kind of crowded in the same general area with one another, so you can definitely sit down kind of near Owen and Bennie.
Yeah, so she does that.
All
She's
right.
just kind of like, hey.
Real fast, I'm just Owen is just kind of like eyeing the berry.
Oh, yeah.
Like deducing what it is, really.
Oh yeah, would you like to roll Arcana?
Yeah,
I'd like to do the help action.
All right, so you can roll at advantage.
Okay.
Because I'm also very curious.
Yeah.
Bennie squints.
He is
Alright,
looking.
and that is going to be 15.
That is going to be 15. Okay, with your magical knowledge in general, which you've just kind of begun to start to unravel in your own mind itself, you're taking a deduction, a real shot in the dark as to what this could be. You haven't really encountered anything of the matter yet, but in general, very strong. I mean, it appears to be some kind of gift from a very powerful being. The life tree itself could be considered, like, quite high up there in terms of arcanic power. So it's almost like it's less of a fruit itself, more of just an ingredient or something to bolster a certain ingredient, a bolstering agent in general. So something that can inspire magic to be increased in some way.
Makes sense.
So that's the general vibe you get.
And I'll just say that basically a brief description to the party of what I gather from it.
All right.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, I'd imagine it's what'll give you back your memories. Hopefully.
I hope so.
Benny just eyes his very cautiously.
After hearing that, am I allowed to look again for the flowers?
Oh, yeah, you can. Roll
Just
investigation.
kind of like,
again.
oh, the cure.
Yeah. That's a thing.
Okay, that time it was a 19.
A 19.
All right.
You're kind of looking around for the flowers around you, kind of rooting through some of the more packed bushes with different foliage and such growing out of them in different places. And as you're doing so, you don't exactly find the lilies yet, but you find something rustling in the grass.
Okay. Wilfred's gonna get closer to investigate. Just like slowly moving towards it.
You hear a and a little rat pokes its head up.
It's a rat! Man!
And man, the beloved rat is going to scurry out in front of all of you. Very excitedly.
Wilfred just kind of like looks back at it quickly.
And man squeaks at you in return. Man is gonna like look over the party. Is gonna for a second like tilt the head at Own and Thrux in general, just confused as to what's happening there. Some new people that they're not really familiar with. And they're going to like make the illusion in their hand, like kind of use automaturgy to make a little tiny shimmering illusion of a cage and them in the cage. But then the cage opens and they escape.
Look at you go, my man.
And man is gonna nod.
Oh, is that what? Oh.
Escape genius.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm glad you're okay. Oh, dear.
Man squeaks in like, yeah, I know, type manner.
And then Charpay's is gonna like gesture to the new people and be like, man, this is Thrux and Own. Thrux and Own, this is man. Our rat familiar.
Man is going
Sorry.
to wave hello.
Owen will cautiously wave back. Still not entirely clear on the backstory behind this character.
Yeah, it's just a rat.
I just give a nod to the rat.
Man will nod back. And we'll point at you, Thrux, and make the little illusion of a pirate and then like a question mark.
And I nod again.
They look really pumped.
Wow.
Very, very delighted with that revelation from you. And yeah, man is once again just like kind of puts the illusions away and is just gonna like point at their eyes and then at the rest of the party.
We do have them.
They make a frustrated look. And they're just gonna point at like themselves and then just like eyes and then you guys.
Looking for us. That's what I'm thinking.
Man nods.
Oh, okay. Well, you found us.
Huh.
Well, that is delayed. I can I go over to Ben and just show off the stub arm. It's like, look at this.
Man looks horrified. Man looks very horrified at the fact that you are missing an arm and is going to just give you quite the concerned look and just hold up like a question mark and an exclamation point.
Benny's gonna turn around to show his wingless back.
They emphasize the question mark and exclamation point and bold them.
Because they're gonna show off the heart that they still have in their hand.
They are going to add another question mark and exclamation mark.
I hold out a firebomb.
They are going to squeak in peril.
Put away firebomb.
This is great, man. We
I mean,
have so much happen.
Man looks very distressed.
Is the prophecy's eye in like clear view right now
Bennie has
that
it.
Benny's holding?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
it
like,
is.
can it be seen by all of us?
He put it in his pocket.
Okay,
but,
okay, so I
You
can't.
know, if asked, he can take it out. He doesn't mind.
Wilfred just kind of walks over and then points at Benny's pocket and just kind of gestures to Man.
Man is gonna tilt their head and like scurry on over and like climb up on Benny's leg and just like tilt their head.
Benny pulls the little the little eye out of his pocket.
They squeak and instantly, like, jump into the air and back a bit. You have frightened the mouse.
Sorry.
The man just, like, waves a hand, like, it's okay. And it's gonna crawl in a little bit, like, kind of sniffing the eye a little bit, just getting a good sniff of it. And they're just, like, gonna look at the party like, how did you get this?
So we might have, well, Triao, mostly. And she's gonna, like, make a cutting gesture on her neck. You remember that big bird god?
Man's mouth is agape.
Sarah shows off the heart again. It's like, this is where it came from, too.
They like, once again raised up an exclamation point and a question mark.
Yeah, I mean, it was a little messy, but,
There was
instead,
an explosion.
There was an
Man nods
explosion.
like that makes sense.
yeah.
That seems to track.
It's been a long day.
What about you?
It
man? How
has.
have you been besides searching for us?
What did you say?
What has man been up to besides searching for us?
Oh, and man is just going to, just like, oh, look at you and go like, ah, you know? Just like that kind of like upward head tilt and such like that, okay. And, they are going to basically make an illusion of like, you guys, and then like, more figures added on.
Oh?
And, is then going to snap their fingers and just like, hold out another illusion of an airplane. A certain airplane you guys remember.
Uh-oh.
And you guys feel the wind rippling in the air.
Oh, I thought that shit crashed!
Thrux and Own, you guys have never seen an airship in your life, but above you is what looks like a giant dragon.
Owen is gonna look very afraid and start looking for cover.
Oh, hold up, buddy. It's okay. They're with us. They're with us.
I mean,
are.
Charpay's just gonna get close down, just like, oh, you're gonna love this, trust me.
It's
What
a lot
is
of
it?
fun. It's
What is it?
mechanical.
It is.
Okay, well, Owen's gonna immediately look somewhat comforted at that as being a mechanical being as well.
Yeah.
And it's almost like, it's very fascinating, I'm sure, for a pirate to see a ship in the air, but slowly the airship is going to land down, kind of swirl around and make itself a clearing and kind of touch down onto the ground before you all, as the side compartments open up, and you see some figures. First of all, a familiar fae as Rapina opens up the door and goes, "Hey! Thought you guys died!"
Hey,
I think
You
we
thought
did
wrong.
what did we?
Well, Jesus Christ, that's what? She's just gonna gesture at the whole scene before
Who's
her.
that?
I don't know, I'm making up names at this point. But, what the hell did you guys get yourselves into?
Murder.
A
A little
lot.
bit of a scuffle.
Yeah, looks
Okay,
like
though.
it. Well, you're lucky that you had someone like this, gestures over at man. Little Rat came over and gave us the whole rundown. Well, not to mention, brought someone back to us. And, coming in with, like, this set of crutches kind of going against the ground, you see Stick.
Yeah!
Yeah! Who's gonna wave at
Wilfred
you
kind
guys.
of just immediately runs over when seeing them.
Aww.
Aw.
Stick takes a second to kind of get down off the plane. It's very hard with crutches, and pretty much he's working with like one mechanical leg right now. The other one's been completely severed. They haven't really had time to get him a second one at the moment, but he is going to start trying his best to walk over to Wilfred as well, and kind of like readjusts himself on the crutch to lean against one of them in particular, and is going to use the other hand to wave at you.
Aw.
Wilfred gives a little wave back.
And Stick just gonna point down at the mechanical leg.
Wilfred just kind of nods and gives a thumbs up.
Stick nods in return. There's a lot of mute characters in this scene right now. Love them or hate them, they do be gesturing.
They do.
And Stick is like going to Benny still has the eye out. Yeah?
Oh, no.
Yeah, Benny's just kind of still holding it, like, yeah, this is what I have.
Stick kind of
Squish,
looks like
stress ball.
leans past Wilfred a little bit and is gonna see that and like point at it like frantically.
I know. Sorry.
Wilfred just kind of nods and then does the same thing that Lelee did, like the cutting throat motion.
Stick gets like the most devious smile on his face. He seems quite pleased. And he's gonna gesture at like one of his own eyes and then like pretty much just I don't even know if my camera's gonna show for you guys in here. Let me just do this one.
Oh, like,
Oh yeah.
Hello there.
I like the way you think.
That's exactly what Stick's mind is at right now. Just really seems to want to pummel the hell out of this eye.
Benny's just gonna kind of slip it back into his pocket very gently.
Aww.
Stick makes like a pouting motion, a pouting
Aw.
face.
Sorry.
Don't we need to get rid of that?
I mean, it is a cool keepsake, but maybe.
I feel like it's dangerous. We probably shouldn't keep it around.
Yeah, you're
Maybe.
probably
I
right.
don't like.
I would have no idea.
That's the one.
Stick is going to start laughing a bit as well.
I think it'd be fine if we squished it. Like a grape.
I'm sorry to bust in here. Rapina's just like gonna step out into the opening here. I have a few questions. For one, isn't that the elf princess? Points at Shu.
Yeah. I'm gonna hold her up.
Oh,
So she was kind of dying, but now she's not.
yeah, I think a lot more things than her were dying. Speaking
That's
of,
true, but now they're not anymore.
yeah, speaking of,
Okay.
what was that eye? What was that? Is that what I think it is?
Yeah, so you know
Yeah.
that big
It's
bird
the Eye of
that's
The
in-
prophecy.
Prophecy.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They look baffled. Well, congrats, I guess.
Thanks.
I mean, with that thing gone, I guess the Feywilds are free.
Woo!
Hopefully.
Yeah, I would hope. But,
Here's hoping.
yeah, no, surely. I don't know exactly what happens when you kill a Pantheon member. I am just a humble Fey. With a humble plane.
You're not that humble.
Yeah, I'm not, and I don't care to be.
I like your plane though.
Thank you. It
It is a great plane.
technically not mine, it is the kids'.
Is it
But,
a rental?
It's literally, it literally belongs to us.
I know. I'm just teasing. Back when you used to rent carriages and all that.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, soon you're gonna be renting these bad boys. Well,
Oh, man.
are you all done moping around this big tree?
Actually, there's one thing I want to do, but and also we need to find the nightglow lilies, maybe. But yeah, if we could just like I don't know, 15 minutes.
Yeah, no, take 15. We'll get this plane
Yeah.
up and running. Just hop on
Thank you.
whenever. But we are taking off in
Great.
15 without you guys.
Uh-oh.
All right, I'll take it.
All right, Charpay.
So yeah, I mean she's very happy about the cherry blossom things right now. So she's just gonna kind of get up and be like, maybe this isn't like the best thing to bring up right now, but and remembering something Heartbreaker told me about cherry blossom trees,
Oh.
and I hope it's not too disrespectful to carve onto the bark of the life tree, but I mean, I love you guys.
Uh-oh.
So
Probably bleed on it just in case.
yeah, I will. But she's gonna go up to the life tree and get out her the coral knife and do a little bit of this.
Aww. I need to go put that on the stream. Aww. And as you kind of are inserting the knife in different places, it's almost like, instead of carving it, rather, that the wood itself warps around your knife. It's letting you do this. It genuinely seems to want you to be putting it in. And as you kind of carve these names into the tree itself, as you finish up the heart shape around it, there it is for chat, it's going to kind of shimmer for a moment, and starting from the bottom of the heart, it is going to break out into this like shimmering golden light and kind of light up for a moment, and then seal itself into the tree, kind of just as an imprint that will be staying there.
Aww. Charpay's gonna pat the tree, just like, thank you.
Some of the branches kind of sway a little bit.
Aww.
Aww.
That's adorable. So that's a lot of initials, but it's alright.
There are so many of us.
It's one big family.
Yes.
Well, with that, is there anything else anyone wants to do?
Goddamn, we need those lilies.
Really, the only thing Wilfred's kind of gonna do right now is walk up to Man and hold up the fruit.
Mm-hmm. Man will sniff it.
Aw.
He just kind of points towards himself after that.
A gentle sniff, followed by like a gesture of "Don't eat it yet."
Wilfred quickly nods in response.
Man gives a thumbs up and a like a solemn nod, like a pensive nod.
Can I just grab like a few like the petals, cherry blossom petals, and just put them like in the backpack just for memory?
Aww.
You absolutely can. I mean,
I want to do that too. Oh.
You grabbing another jar of them, or another bit of them, Charpay?
Yeah.
Yeah. You pick up some of the pink flowers off the ground too, and kind of like set them into probably a jar stashed off in some sort of kit or something of the matter. And it's seemingly, as you kind of grab the petals and sever some of the flowers and such, well, they instantly grow back around the tree itself, but they seem to be like, once you set them in the jar itself, it seems to be like a tiny little ecosystem grows around them.
Well, can I try to investigate one more time for the Nicklo lilies?
You can.
Okay. That's much better. That's a 26.
That's a 26.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna give a tiny bit of a time skip here, just for your investigation to start working. But as the 15 minutes starts to come to a close, I'm assuming that you guys are heeding Rapina's warning, because she is starting to run the engine.
Yep.
Oh dear.
Let's get again.
And you guys start to walk up to the plane itself and start to board. Man is kind of ushering, or not Man. Stick is ushering you guys all on. Man kind of does make their way up. They seem to step up into the air itself to get on top of it, like a staircase of levitation. And Charpay, you're kind of like still looking around the area, but curiously enough, right as Wilfred starts to board, you see something grow right beneath his feet. And it's the lilies.
Oh, wait, Miles, come back. Can you just like walk around in a circle for me?
He steps back out and just kind of, not really knowing why, just decides to heed the request and walk in a circle.
You feel something.
Does it work?
It does work. There are nightglow lilies growing at his feet. And
hey, look.
Yeah, he does feel also the foliage growing right around him.
Wilfred just quickly looks down and just looks back up at Charpay.
There is a patch of nightglow lilies beneath you.
Wilfred points down.
Yeah, that's what we need. And yeah, Charpay's gonna bend down and pick some up.
Yeah, you kind of like grab almost the entire bush, because it's good to hoard these things, honestly, and set them into another jar, in which they also make their tiny little ecosystem in there. And they start to, there's more starting to grow up beneath his feet. Yeah?
Yeah, before Wilfred hops back on, he's going to, like, dash through the area
Oh.
around the library.
Speed.
Throw as many as you can.
Yeah, Wilfred. You
I
just-
am speed.
Rapina's just like, hey, hurry it up! What's happening out there? Oh. Alright, take your time.
Got flower feet.
And little flower feet Wilfred, he's gonna run around a little bit. Night glow lilies start to pop up and kind of join into the ecosystem around them, and they're kind of emitting small like puffs of gold out from the top of them as they are sprouting up, like little bursts of pollen. And it is quite covered in the place. It is quite it's covering almost the entire place by now, and it's quite the little sight. And Wilfred, as you manage to tucker yourself out like a dog who had a burst of energy and finally stopped, there's a little golden leaf that falls like very perfectly in front of you.
Can I pick it up?
And this glimmering text is swirling on it, in a language you're not sure that you can read. It's Celestial.
I know Charpay can read this at this point, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Wilfred's gonna start walking back towards this ship and kind of show it to Charpay on his way.
Ooh, I will look.
At the top it says Wilfred's name, just Wilfred, and beneath it it says, the ladies up the hill put in a good word for you. All the best.
Oh. Well, I mean, I'll repeat that. I'll just be like,
Wilfred kind of turns his head in confusion, but, you know, he accepts what it says.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I'm not sure what it is, but I suppose it's for you.
Wilfred just kind of gives a nod and then keeps the leaf.
Yeah, alright. And
Before we go, are there any rocks around here? Any rocks? Rocks?
there are rocks.
Rock?
Rocks!
Triao, are you just like jumping off of the plane? Just like, wait.
Rocks!
Rock.
What are you just picking up a bunch of rocks?
Yes.
You see a little patch of moss-covered rocks, and you just start to scoop a few up as well, and also put them into a jar. It's kind of hard to maneuver a one-handed jar situation.
Oh. Oh,
But,
can I help with your rocks?
You do.
With the rocks.
So, with all of that collecting done, you guys are all gonna step on to the ancient gold.
Yay.
Which, once again, Thrux and Own, you have not been on this before, but it's kind of
Yeah.
like it's just an airplane, it's in general, or an aircraft, but there's a bunch of seats on it, and kind of at the front of the plane itself, there would be a Stick piloting, Rapina kind of in co-pilot seat, and she's just gonna turn around and go, hey, strap in, newbies, this is gonna get rough.
All right.
Yeah.
There are no seat belts.
Oh.
You just sit down. It'll be fine.
It's fine.
I am going to have Own and Thrux roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh, yo.
You do have the
Oh,
plus
no.
5 still.
I got a nat 1.
Oh,
Unknown!
I got
no! We
12.
haven't taken off yet.
What
I
did-
got 23.
23? Okay. And as the plane starts to head up, Thrux, you are used to the crashing waves of the ocean. It's not much different to the crashing turbulence of the air above as you're starting to take off high into the sky. Everyone else, you're kind of used to this by now. You've taken one flight, you've taken 100. So you're all strapped in for the long ride home. But Own. Oh no, Own.
No. Oh, no.
You're as a robot, your posture is already quite hunched in appearance. You're very susceptible to rolling.
No.
Oh, no.
Sonic.
And with a very comedic clunking noise on the ground. The rest of you watch as Unknown just starts to roll to the back of the
No.
the back of the ship.
Oh, dear.
And
There he goes.
he manages to bonk headfirst into the wall behind him and takes
Oh no.
he takes
No.
10 points of bludgeoning damage and
No.
is kind of on the
Oh, no.
floor.
I'm gonna go do some healing. I'm gonna go heal.
Uh, and his horns are also partially stuck into the wall
No.
itself.
Oh no! I'm gonna go help. I'm gonna try and make my way over to give a hand.
Now that the plane is stabilized in the air, Benny, you stand up and you decide to take a little walk over to Unknown, who has gotten himself into quite the predicament.
Hey, bud. Mind if I give you a hand?
Yes, please.
Okay, just stay still. I'll get you out. Benny's gonna try and
Get them out
gently
of
get
there.
their horns free of
Alright.
whatever they got stuck into.
Roll strength, because it's metal stuck in metal.
No.
Alright, I got this.
Yeah, can I try to help?
Yeah, you can get up and
Like,
help.
I mean,
I
I
got a
haven't
17.
I haven't asked this before that I'm nervous about it. Is Owen made out of copper or some equivalent metal?
Yes!
Because I'm not
Don't
going to
touch.
touch him if
Don't
he's doing
touch
if he's made of
Unknown.
that,
Don't
but I am
touch
going to.
Unknown.
Okay, I mean, I would mage hand, but I'm just gonna not do that.
Charpay,
Alright,
you
I
kind
got
of
it.
walk over to observe the situation, and you like are about to reach out, but then you're like, crap.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Okay,
I
I'm
got it. Oh, sorry.
I'm not gonna disintegrate you, but I do support you. Godspeed, Benny.
Thank you.
Benny,
I got a 17.
A 17. Okay, Benny, with enough precision and just kind of yanking, you managed to unstick Unknown's horns from the wall, and Unknown is free. Own is free.
Okay, good.
I'm gonna- Then heal them with... Where is it? Just something simple. Me when I have to pull out my spell list. Me when my spell list doesn't want to be pulled out.
Me when spell.
For the record, I'm just
Mending.
smirking. I'm smirking.
Thrux looks delighted at this turn of events.
I just... Wait, pardon?
Oh, I was
What'd you say
saying I was saying Thrux looks delighted at this turn of events.
Benny casts Cure Wounds.
Okay. And kind of like mending a little tiny dent in your head. You're brought back to full. I won't make you roll, Benny.
Oh, okay, dokes.
Thank you very much, says Owen.
No worries.
And Owen, you get yourself up, and with a little wobbly feet, you manage to get yourself back over to your seat.
Oh dear. Oh.
Everything all right back there?
I'm okay now.
Ah, damn it. The Rapina goes. Stick will turn around and give a thumbs up, though, just like, congrats.
I nod, thank you.
Never met you guys. What's your names? I'm Rapina. I'm a fae. I'm friends with Ashes over there.
I'm Unknown, but you can call me Own.
Own? All right. Stupid nickname,
Thrux.
Rapina says.
I just say Thrux.
Thrux? Even worse nickname.
Not a nickname.
Obviously is if you're saying it in the Feywilds.
You gotta get a new name, man.
Rapina gives a wink.
Wilfred does kind of like perk up after that and turns his head, kind of looking back at them.
You gotta say nothing, kid. Be mysterious, it's funnier. String 'em on.
Treasure man. God damn it. Fucking treasure man.
Treasure man.
Treasury? He's a treasury.
That's
no.
true. Government.
God, no!
Thrux looks devastated at this comparison.
Oh no.
I sit down and I start. I am evidently counting.
No.
He
Oh
has a very like stuffy, angry face on. He's just like crossed his arms, like angry.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
You're the treasury now.
You can steal from the government. Sometimes treasurers do that.
What did you want to say, Thrux? Yeah?
Oh, I didn't mean to say anything.
Oh, valid. I thought you were gonna say something. But yeah, no. Yeah?
Can I go to comfort Thrux?
You can sure try. You get up off your seat, you're doing a little clop over with your little hooves. And you just kind of stop looming over Thrux, What are you gonna do?
I'm just gonna say to him, I'm sorry you're not part of the government, Thrux. They're just making fun. It's okay.
I glare.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh man.
Head in my hands. No, I'm sorry.
Alright, and after saying that, Owen's gonna go back and sit down again.
Oh.
You
Out
guys
of
sure
fear.
are good at making fast friends, Rafina says.
We try.
We try.
Sure do. And
Yeah, and Owen's gonna go sit down again because he doesn't like, or they don't like standing like around on the plane
Yeah.
because they're scared of falling again.
they're just sitting there, just like really trying not to move. Like once they get into a sturdy-ish position, they're just like, whew, they're locked in. Like completely stiff. I mean, they are a robot, so they can, yeah. They can just kind of like freeze and lock up their joints and just stay completely still and rigid the whole time. Look like a statue. Yeah. Well, and the plane ride in general goes a bit uneventful, but as you fly over, if you were to look out the window, or the one rather at the front of the plane itself, if you were to go up to the cockpit in general, you would see down below you the lush foliage that has taken over the Feywilds. When before it kind of had this air of mystery, like trees had had a little bit less leaves than they were supposed to, and some of the trees were kind of looking rather old and ragged in a way. Everything looks fresh and new, and just there's so much lush foliage beneath you that you can't even see the ground at any point in the distance. It is just complete trees, and kind of as you're flying over the Feywilds itself, it seems that below you can see as the leaves are changing colors to those vibrant pinks from before, and it's kind of taking over the whole realm around you and such, as very puffy clouds are kind of filling the sky and such. It's beautiful. It's really genuinely gorgeous. And it's quite the view, all because of you. For a moment you fly past the wreckage of what used to be the bathhouse, and for some reason it seems to just be gone. You know that's where it was, but it's just not there anymore. And eventually, you guys make it to a familiar location. And Rapina's gonna look back and just go, we're going down! Everyone strap in more than usual. Don't want another incident with a robot over there. And,
I just said, oh boy.
Oh no.
And, I mean, a landing is quite different than going up into the air. Thrux and Own. Take it again.
No.
Dex again?
Yeah.
No, please.
Hey,
That's
well,
gonna be 23 again.
23? Thrux, you are
Hey.
fine. You just, like, cross your legs and such, and, like, kind of lean back, like, chilling.
I got 8.
Oh, no.
Thrux!
Please.
It's an unknown. That was unknown, rather. Oh,
Yeah.
unknown. No. Own, as the plane starts to dip down, you were not ready for that. Oh no, you were ready for it going up, but not it going down. And once again, a delightful tumble right off of the seat. And you guys watch as Unknown rolls all the way up to the cockpit and kind of slams down next, like, kind of caught between the chairs of Rapina and Stick. Luckily, you don't take damage this time and you don't get stuck into anything, but Rapina is just gonna loom over you and go, hey.
What's up?
And she just kind of, like, gives you, like, this devilish smirk as the plane goes, like, it dips down even more.
Oh.
And the rest of you are just watching as Owen is suffering in the front of the plane.
No. No.
Make it stop!
At one point, Stick, like, reaches a hand over and, like, pats you on the head. Until eventually, the plane lowers and stops, and as it kind of, like, does its last, like, jolt of getting to complete stillness, Unknown just flops onto the ground. Well, that was eventful.
It was.
Wilfred
I'm not a
kind of
good
just looks
flyer.
over to see the mess, but doesn't really do anything at the moment.
Oh no.
Yeah, you loom over at Unknown, who's probably just getting themselves up right now.
I'm not a good flyer.
Oh, I'm
Aw.
sorry.
No.
I would help if I was able to touch you without disintegrating you. That's a problem, by the way.
Benny's on the way to help again.
Okay.
Benny, you get
Thank
up
you.
and you help Unknown back up to their feet. And soon enough, Rapina and Stick are also going to get off and go, well, we're dropping you off at the good old town of elves. I mean, you have that princess to drop off, right?
Yep, we do.
All
Thanks for
right.
the ride.
Rapina's like gonna tap the side of the ancient gold twice, and the doors are gonna lower down. To which a crowd of elves is waiting around you all.
Oh.
And just yeah. They are all just going to look, and kind of in the front is Chio, the lavender lady, who's just gonna go, oh my goodness. She's alive.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm gonna hand her over.
You quickly like run over and hand Shu to her mother, and Chio is just going to just hug her very tightly, even though she's unconscious, and is just going to look up and go, she's okay, right?
She will
Wilfred from behind kind of nods.
Okay. Just resting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
And you guys kind of all get yourselves off of the plane itself. And Stick and Rapina are just kind of hovering around. Not like actually hovering, but they're just watching this whole ordeal happen before them. And Chio is going to also look at Unknown and Thrux and go, I don't think we've had the pleasure of meeting.
That is correct.
Well, it's nice to meet you. I am the Queen of the Elves. Chio, or the Lavender Lady. I am her mother.
I am Own. I say, putting out my hand.
She's kind of holding Shu, but she'll reposition her daughter a little bit and kind of give you a handshake and just kind of nod at you. And just go, so, you killed it, I'm assuming?
The tree?
did.
No.
No, the prophecy.
Yes, it is dead.
Is
Yeah.
it?
Well,
think so.
actually,
I mean,
for the most part.
For the most part.
Wilfred points at Benny again.
Benny very carefully pulls the eye out.
I see. I wouldn't know much about that myself, but I'm sure if you were to ask, then Variable might know. But
oh.
keep that close.
Knowing him, he's probably gonna eat it.
Ah, yes, he does have a tendency to do some outrageous things, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that'll get rid of it.
I suppose it will. But, keep an eye on that. I guess pun intended.
Haha. Will
Don't
do.
worry, I will.
Chio kind of, like, has a little bit of a tear in her eye, and she's just gonna wipe it. She's looking down at Shu, and is gonna plant a little kiss on her daughter's head. And is just
Aw.
going to go, you have been the most help than anyone has ever been in the Feywilds. To get rid of the tyrant controlling over this realm. To save my daughter. I am in your eternal debt.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm sure we couldn't have done it without your help.
I do my best, but I still owe you endless gratitude for what you've done for us. And for me and my daughter. I know I promised this a long time ago. And I'm sure the ingredients are still on your mind in the grand scheme of things. The mission did get quite larger than we initially anticipated, but... well, you still have a friend to take care of. She will nod at Wilfred.
We do.
Wilfred does just look back.
Well, I promised this before, and I will give it now. And she kind of nods to some of the elves behind her. The royal holly, please gather it for them. And soon enough, some elves are going to come forth, with this beautiful like string of pink holly with tiny little like cyan-ish berries kind of hanging from it. And it's kind of like in the shape of a almost like one of those leaf crowns that go around your head. And she is just going to just kind of look around the group and eventually just go like, who was the one who sealed the beast?
Charpay's looking at Triao.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it was Bennie technically.
It was Bennie technically, but I think that Triao deserves the credit.
Yeah, Triao is gonna get the credit. Bennie
And-
points to Triao.
And Chio is going to kind of she's gonna hand Shutu off gently to one of the her guards next to her, and is going to walk up over to Triao and just like kind of Triao is much bigger than Chio, so she's gonna need you to bend down a little bit.
Will do.
You bow your head forwards, and she's going to rest the holly down, like kind of string it over your horns and onto your head as like a little crown.
Aww.
Oh, this is the second flower that's been on my head.
She will also like gently reposition your orange flower to be a part of the wreath.
Aww. Aww.
Well, thank you.
Thank you for all that you've done.
Well, gotta do it.
Yeah.
I thank you too.
Wilfred quickly looks over.
Oh.
Shu is gently nodding herself awake, and she's getting the guard holding her to put her down. And she kind of stumbles a bit, but she gathers her footing. It's just like, I'm okay. Thank you. You guys are really good friends. I'm assuming we're friends, right?
Of course.
Of course.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. And she's gonna kind of stumble her way over and just go, I don't know how to repay you guys for doing what you did for me, but I can do this. I've been told that I'm very good at them. And she's gonna open her arms up real wide.
Oh.
Yes! Oh my god, Benny's trying not to like run into them. Like he just kind of like quickly shuffles over and hugs. Like, holy
Yeah.
shit, the kid is okay. The kid is okay.
Yeah, you guys kind of cuddle in for a group hug.
Aww.
And as it kind of just it sits there for a bit, I can imagine Owen and Thrux, not too familiar with Shu. You're kind of watching from the side, but just like you
Yeah.
understand that this is a big deal for this group in general.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I stepped to the side.
Yeah, you're respectfully looking. And she is, after the hug kind of finishes up, she is going to kind of giggle to herself just a little bit. It's very breathy and very dry and such, and then she's going to look up at Owen and Thrux, and she's going to pull out one of her scythes and point it at them and go, "You!"
Owen's gonna say, me?
Are now my friend.
Owen is immediately gonna like tense and then relax. Oh.
Yeah, you also helped me, so you're my friend now. That's all I can really do to repay, I guess.
It's the rule.
It is the rule.
It's obligated.
I can give you
And
my endless friendship.
And I gladly accept.
Oh, thank you. You too, Mr.
I bow.
Wizard.
I bow.
She sticks her tongue out at you,
Aww.
but like
Fair enough.
smiles afterwards. I could have done more, but thank you anyway.
You're totally fine.
You did great, kiddo.
You did.
Thank you. I am I'm doing my best, and I'm going to keep doing it, but
You are.
I
You're doing
don't know if I'm going to be able to use magic anymore. But that's okay. I'm sure I can help in other ways.
Yeah. Of course you can.
Yeah,
Your spirit alone is enough to keep all of us going.
thank you. Well, She's gonna turn to Charpay. Can I talk to you for a moment? Just aside a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure. Sorry for fireballing you, by the way.
Oh, as you're kind of walking away, she just kind of goes, that's kind of what I wanted to talk to you about.
Oh, right. I'm really sorry.
No.
I
don't want you to be sorry. I actually thank you. I know you would have done the right thing if I couldn't stop myself.
Oh.
If there was nothing else that could have been done, I trust that you would have sealed the deal, you know?
Oh. Yeah, I didn't want to I didn't know if we would be able to beat the prophecy, and I didn't want to let him use you.
Yeah, and I thank you for that. You really are a true friend, and you think a lot about other people around you and what they wouldn't want to do. I mean, you've handled my situation, and messed up Birdman situation. And I thank you, actually, for being someone who can make the rough decisions.
Oh, thank you. I try my best. It means a lot to hear that from you.
Well, here. She is going to hold up her scythes and is going to flip them around in her hand to go, like, handle first toward Charpay.
Oh?
Those are for you.
Really? Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, thank you so much. Oh. She's gonna take the scythe, just like, oh. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Well, I know that you would, you know, do what needed to be done if I was never in control of myself, so I think that you are more responsible with these than I am. So, yeah.
Oh. I can give you something of mine as well if you'd like. Keepsake. Charpay's gonna take out her pink coral knife and hand it to her. See, it's pink like you. Like us.
Like us.
Aww.
I will cherish it a lot. I really like it. It's really pretty.
I'm glad you like it.
She's gonna slip it in.
Served me well. Hope it serves you well as well.
Yeah. And she's gonna just like give you another hug.
Oh, I will hug back. Oh.
Yeah. And eventually you two will return back to the group. Charpay now holding the two pink scythes, and Shu kind of twirling and getting used to this new knife. Well, Rapina says.
Wow.
This is quite the peachy reunion.
It is.
Is there?
Bennie just looks so touched. Like he has this look of just, oh, I'm surrounded by great people.
Well, I should say it now. Is there anything else anyone wants to do in the Feywilds?
I mean, to be fair, I would like to be not a bird anymore.
Yeah, fair enough.
So
Is Wilfred still technically a changeling? Like, he's a cursed
He's
beast,
back to
but also...
normal. Like, he's a bird.
Okay. Alright. Yeah,
Makes sense.
and I'd like to, I mean, as much as I've enjoyed having wings, I like being me.
If that's the
I
case,
miss my wings.
you guys are going to hear a little squeak from beneath you as Man is going to look around at all of you and is going to rub their little hands together and give another like excited squeal of hell yeah, I get to do magic. And is going to cast Gate right before you, and this swirling huge portal appears before you, kind of like swirls out in a clock-like pattern, and then it opens up, and it's just kind of rippling energy before you all, and kind of the crowd of elves and Shio and Shu and Rapina and Stick, they're all just kind of like smiling at you guys, and Rapina's gonna gesture you forward and go, "Get out of here, assholes!"
Well, okay. Well, I guess I'll keep being a bird. Yeah, I mean, before we go, Charpay's gonna turn to Shu again and be like, I'll miss you.
I'll
Maybe
miss
you can
too.
visit us in our not as cool plane if you want.
I think your plane would be really cool. I've never been there.
It's pretty fun.
Any place
Yeah,
is
a little
cool if
bit.
you're there, though.
Aww. Well, we're trying to make it cooler at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, Charpay's just gonna like pat Shu on the head, just be like, see ya.
See ya. Goodbye.
As Wilfred's walking away, he does just wave back at everyone, just.
Shu is also just going to do like a. and
I go ahead and salute.
Chio is going to just like nod at you guys, and Rapina will salute back.
I will also say that, especially Wilfred will go over to wherever Stick is and just hold out their hand for a high five.
Oh, easy. Stick instantly returns in and is gonna just like finger gun at you and just like give like a look of like a ha yo. But yeah,
But then
no.
Wilfred does start to go.
Yeah.
And as Owen goes, he's gonna say to Sue, "Goodbye, new friend."
Goodbye, new friend. I promise we'll hang out sometime later.
And then Owen's gonna go.
All right. Bennie.
Hi.
Are you stepping in?
Sorry. I'm stepping in.
Yeah.
Benny's just kind of like takes a big inhale, exhale. The weight's off his back quite literally because holy shit, his wings are gone. Which, like, you know, he just kind of peeks back and he's like, oh, damn. And then he just steps through.
And that leaves one. Triao for Saya. Yeah.
And they salute and bow, like, let's go!
You kind of raise your hands in celebration, and there's like hooting and hollering from the crowd before you. And as your one arm rather is like pumping in the air, you feel something appear in it.
Oh, looks up.
You look up, and there's a little card in the shape of a heart.
Oh god, no! I just stepped through it in the scene. I was like, what the fuck is that?
You step through with the confusion of what this card is, and kind of like right as you step into the portal, it kind of you hear it like in your head reading itself to you, and it says, "Bring me a heart, and I'll be there to steal yours. Signed, N."
Oh,
you know, my favorite thing is I still have the fucking prophecies heart.
You do.
this is ours now. It's a tasty snack.
And as you all step through the portal, the world begins to warp around you. And it just twists and kind of pulls itself. And around you, you see the like small illusions of clocks ticking around you, sundials spinning, and the entire world seems to be shifting around you to bring you to the plane before you. You're seeing through the linoleum of the realms beneath you, and the different tiles of realities itself around you. And for just a moment, in your last glimpse of the Feywilds, you see in the back of a crowd the figure of a young girl, her face covered in wrapping. She clenches her fist, but disappears into a cloud of mist as the portal finally takes you through.
Sure can handle it.
Sure can. And then, a place made of cobblestone, a giant tower spiraling upwards, and a absolute mess. And you guys are at the bottom floor of Veldrin's tower. And you don't necessarily see anyone just yet, but there is hustle and bustle all around a place, and from about a floor up, there's the sound of discussion from multiple parties. Man is going to look at you all and is going to skitter on up, but is going to leave you guys at the first floor of Veldrin's wizard tower.
Oh boy.
Wilfred is kind of staying at the back of the party, not really wanting to initiate it.
I mean, before moving forward, Charpay's gonna look back at Thrux and on to say, like, okay, so this is Veldrin's place. He's the wizard that's been helping us. He's gonna make the cure for Wilfred. By the way, I think reintroductions are in order. I'm Charpay. That's Triao. And she's just like pointing all around with Bennie, Lelee, Wilfred. Feywild's names are wild. You know. Yeah, hi.
I am still unknown.
Fair enough.
I am still Thrux.
Alright.
And with the reintroduction in order, you hear from above, "Welcome back to my wizard tower." And you are also going to hear from above, "No, don't cast levitation, you're not supposed to!" And soon enough, though, you hear like the whoosh from up above, as floating down below is the familiar figure of a flamboyantly dressed drow.
Hey!
Hooray!
What the fuck happened to you guys?
I don't know.
Kind of a lot.
Yes.
And who are you?
Wilfred stands up.
Oh, Veldrin doesn't seem to have noticed you yet, Wilfred. And is first looking at the two new figures in the room. Is just like, who the hell are you?
I am unknown.
Huh. Yeah. Interesting. Well, welcome back. I'm sure you all have the ingredients, so we can get started and, wrap this thing up before it's gotten too bad.
Yeah. He's alright. He's just, yeah.
Wilfred? And you see kind of from up above, like coming down the staircase slowly, is another Era Cochran figure that you guys are quite familiar with.
Aww.
Sir Grey Old White.
Oh, yeah, we can get it. We got all the ingredients, bro.
After seeing Grailed, Wilfred kind of slowly pushes past the party and just moves closer to Grailed.
He basically just like jumps down the stairs and kind of like lands on the ground with a little bit of feather falling from his wings itself, and is just going to immediately run up towards you, and there are instant tears welling in his eyes, and he's just like, he's gonna look you over for a moment, like unsure of how exactly to do it, but is then going to pull you into a hug.
Wilfred's hesitant, but he does return the hug.
Oh, God. Oh, no. Wilfred, I'm so sorry. And
Wilfred just there.
Yeah, he's just gonna press his kind of head into kind of Wilfred's shoulder-ish area, and he's just kind of sobbing. And you see some other figures like kind of like they're kind of sticking behind, but they're looking down at the scene before them. And one of them, an Azamar, is going to look over at Veldrin and just go, just give him a moment, all right, Veldrin? And Veldrin, like, who obviously wants to step in, is just going to step back and kind of sigh a little bit, and is just going to give you two the space that you need for a second, Wilfred and Grailed.
Mm-hmm.
And he's kind of just muttering things to you, just like, I already lost her. No, I can't lose him too. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Wilfred.
After hearing that part, Wilfred kind of steps back a little bit and holds up the fruit of the life tree and just kind of points back at everyone else with the ingredients, especially the royal holly on Triao's head.
Can you fix it? And he's gonna turn back to Veldrin and goes, well, yeah, no, it can be fixed. That's all the ingredients, all right. Just, don't worry about him too much. He'll be fine, It's, not the worst case scenario. I mean, he's got his mind with him. Seems to be functioning all right. Veldrin's kind of looking you over. He picks up your arm and, like, kind of, like, plays with it a little bit. Like, seemingly, like, testing your joints and such. See?
Yeah, he just lets him do that.
He'll be right as a whistle in no time. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna be alright, kid. You're gonna be alright, chickadee.
Wilfred nods.
just keeps fidgeting with their hands and just go like one of their hands and just goes, have you heard any news about Alien?
Oh. Any news on Alien? Yeah, I got a letter back, actually, just yesterday. And, Veldrin is gonna kind of walk over to a giant pile of letters and is going to use his finger and kind of float one up, much to the dismay and the sudden chorus of no from everyone else in the Wizard Tower. And he's just gonna go, oh my god, cool it, I'm fine. Everything's alright. I was better yesterday. Anyways. And he's just gonna go, got this letter yesterday from the estate of the Devers. They're saying that he's doing alright, but it's definitely kind of deteriorating a little bit. He'll hang in there, but they have a lot of pressing matters to be dealing with right now, as it seems. Apparently someone staying at the residence managed to sneak off or something like that.
Oh?
Yeah. Who knows? He's gonna throw the letter backwards and just back over to the giant pile. But,
well, I mean, it might be good to find out.
I'm sorry, I'm just doing a head count real quick. You are an Aarakocra?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That happened.
You're an Aarakocra. You've lost your arm. You've lost your wings. Of course, we already know what's happening with Wilfred. And you are a Dryad?
Oh, is that what that's called? I just thought it was like a land.
Yeah, no, it's technically a plant person, but, oh boy! Quite the predicament we've gotten here. Well, I mean, I seem to, I might have to brew up a few more potions, I guess. To get you folk back to normal, assuming that's what you want.
Wait, you can fix my...
Oh.
You can fix my wings?
About that. Yeah, that might have to be something we discuss later.
You have the fruit.
Fruit of the life tree? I mean, that is a powerful bolstering agent. There's a lot I can do with that.
Wilfred goes ahead and hands over the fruit he's holding to Veldrin.
Thank you. Oh yeah, no, just bring it in. Let me get to work. And you guys kind of like...
Bring it in.
Yeah, you guys just kind of like hand off the ingredients over to Veldrin. Veldrin will just kind of pick a few berries off of Triao's little head crown, just like not gonna take it off just yet. And is gonna go, well, I guess I should get to work right away then. If we want Wilfred back and you guys all back to yourselves and everything back to back to back. That right?
Would be appreciated.
Right?
Wilfred nods.
Why, yes, then. I'll be off to work, but, there are some guests here already. I guess I should be introducing them. Of course, we know Greyld. Oh, Greyld. Veldrin's gonna nudge him in the side, and he's just gonna give, like, a... yeah. You know me. Hi, kids.
Hi.
Hey.
I'm, Greyld White for the new people. I'm Wilfred's dad. He's gonna give, like, a little smile. Kind of, like, avoiding looking fully at Wilfred.
Mm-hmm.
I already caught your guys' names, so you don't need to repeat them.
I was just gonna nod.
And, these are my friends, I guess. Yeah, no, come on down, everyone! We have a party here! Like, a bunch of... This is huge. I did not expect this much company at once, but whatever. Let's get this show on the road, I guess. I'll go up to my potion room, start brewing. You guys get comfortable, situated, whatever, get to know each other, and then boom! We'll have a party in no time. It'll be great. And he's gonna start levitating up, much to the dismay of, the figures, once again, who are going to slowly make their way down the stairs. First, a Leonin, which most of you guys have seen before. He was actually in a marketplace back at Sunder. It's the Leonin who sold you a bunch of the weapons that you own, such as, the snake whip and such. It is Zior of the Radiant Roses. And he's just going to give you guys a big hearty grin and just go, hey! Nice to see you folks again.
Oh yeah, I remember you.
Oh yes. Name's Zior. How's your weapons been treating you?
Excellent.
Great to hear
I
it.
haven't quite used it, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be excellent.
Oh, you'll get to it, I'm sure. Oh, and aren't you a fine work of craftsmanship? He's just looking at Owen. Fascinating.
Oh, thank you.
And next to come down is the Azamar, who you have heard of before. And boy, does he look timid. He is just, like, kind of already trying to hide himself behind Zior and Greyld. And, I mean, Wilfred, you kind of get a sense of, oh yeah, I know this guy for sure. And he is just going to go, hi, my name is Lee Hastine. I am a sorcerer and I work with these people. Hi, nice to meet you. I don't do handshakes. He smiles.
Hi.
Oh, wave from
Wilfred.
afar then.
Smile back. Nice to meet you too.
He waves back at Wilfred and goes, hi, yes, you, I know you. You are the son of Greyld. And, yes, hi. But yes, I am a sorcerer. I do lots of thunder magics, and I don't know what else you need to know about me. I am just kind of here. Talk to me if you want, I guess. And he just hides behind Zior and just goes, don't worry about Lee. He's just a little shy. Just cause, yeah, I know I'm shy. You don't have to announce it. And next up...
Don't announce it. How are we supposed to know?
And next up, you're gonna hear a familiar voice to one of you who's just gonna go, is that Thrux?
Oh God.
As this little goblin just drops down from like the top floor of this place, touches down. He's wearing full pirate garb and is just go, hey, firebomb!
I just nod. I pull out a fireball.
Yeah!
Careful with that.
Lee is just going to go, please don't throw that in here.
I say, I have no plans to. I just need to show it off.
Oh yeah, he got a ton of them. How you doing?
Fine! I'm doing fine!
Not
Couldn't find anything
dead
in the
yet.
Feywild, but...
Oh, yeah, you're out of the Feywilds. Did you track down that guy?
No.
No?
No.
Ah.
No.
Yeah, I've been trying on this side, but nothing's coming up. Hey, nice to meet you guys. My name's Vulcan.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Howdy.
Oh yeah. You know what? I think that something's in order right here, right now. Nicknames. Let's get them.
What?
Huh?
We already got Firebomb over here.
No.
He's gonna point at Wilfred. You are Little Gray.
Well, not for much longer, hopefully.
Points at Own. Gears. Points at Lelee. Ears. Triao. Thunder. Bennie.
Yeah?
I don't know, man.
That's
Purple.
a nickname. I don't know, man. Purple.
Yeah.
Purple. Nice to meet you guys.
Oh, I don't
Nice
get
to
what it
meet
used to
you.
be.
That is exclusively what I'm calling you from now on. You don't have to give nicknames, people. To be everybody that you meet, Vulcan. It's not requirements, especially when you don't really know them yet. Oh, I know them fine. I got the scope on all of them.
Do I have ears right now? Do I?
You do have ears. Why would
I
I call
don't
you
get
ears if
one.
you didn't have ears?
This motherfucker
Earless.
is okay.
I've been a plant for like a week. I don't
Alas.
know if I have ears.
Alas.
You are a plant.
I'm the only one who gets called by my name.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I forgot you.
It's alright.
Pink!
Yep.
Pinky!
Purple and
Good job.
pink. That's us.
Color.
I mean, there's kind of two of us now, looking at Lelee.
Yeah,
I guess
but
not for much longer,
there are
well,
ears.
but
I will be purple.
that's true. You're right.
Not
No, we
named.
already have a
I don't have
purple.
ears.
Okay, this is getting confusing already. Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Vulcan once again. And
It's kind of why we have names.
yeah,
Vulcan, you don't always have to be so loud.
I can be as loud as I want to be.
Aw.
No, I actually agree with the lizard here. You can really tone it down, like maybe down to a 5. Maybe a 5 would be good.
Even a 6 is fine.
How about we
Not
agree with a
9.
10?
No, not a 10.
Benny just looks tired.
How about a 10 out of 100?
Oh.
Yeah, it can go down to a 10 out of 100. Fair enough.
Yeah, I don't know what unit of measurement we're using.
Decibels of sound.
What is it?
I suppose.
I just look at them party and mouth. I'm sorry.
It's totally
Vulcan
fine. I like him.
at the exact same time as Thrux is also going to whisper "I'm sorry" to the party,
Oh.
but in reference to Thrux instead of himself.
It's alright.
This looks like true.
So yeah,
It does.
Veldrin by now is gone, but you guys are here with the Radiant Roses and yourselves. Whoa!
Yeah.
Boy, howdy.
Wow.
We're here.
Well, go be
Wow.
feral.
Go.
Go.
Wilfred is kind of just sitting there right now. He's,
Benny's gonna go make coffee.
Oh no,
Oh,
no,
I love
no,
coffee.
no, not coffee, not coffee.
You
You
can
understand,
abstain
Benny's
this
been coffee
time,
deprived.
please.
Benny, you're just gonna slowly drag yourself up to Veldrin's kitchen, which is a lot less filled with feet loaf than before.
Oh, thank fuck.
There's no more
Like,
feet
he says
loaf.
that audibly. You can just hear from the kitchen Benny say, oh, thank fuck.
Zior's just gonna go, oh yeah, we got rid of the feet loaf the other day, if that's what you're getting all
I hope
excited
the
about.
fuck you did.
Oh no, we sure did.
Thank God. Sorry, I'm a little tense.
I dared Falcon to eat it, but he only ate one piece.
Oh.
Meatloaf?
Did he like it?
Falcon just goes, oh yeah, there was a loaf of bread with feet on it.
Okay.
I think it sounds.
It was not good. I can confirm. I ate it.
Fair enough.
Well, what was bet on it? Did you get anything out of that?
Vulcan is gonna reach into his pocket and pull out a single knife.
Ooh.
He is holding it
That's
at
fair
you
enough.
guys threateningly.
Oh.
What?
But he is like
I
so
would like-
short that you can't take him seriously.
Oh.
I would like to note that hearing about Feetloaf induced the physical cringe both in Matthew here and Thrux.
Feetloaf is so cursed.
It is.
Would you like me to roll for coffee again?
Sure.
Oh no.
It's the classic bit.
Well, while this is kind of happening and such, as you guys are all kind of getting settled into to Veldrin's abode, his humble abode. Yeah, Wilfred, you're just kind of taking a seat, and your dad's just gonna kind of sit next to you and just like give you a little look and like a kind of weak smile, like trying to be comforting, but not really. He's trying his best.
Mm-hmm. Wilfred is just kind of sitting there. He's clearly antsy at this point to get back to his original body, especially after, having everything they need now. So he's just patiently waiting there now.
Yeah. And Grailed at one point, he's gonna like reach his hand out. He's gonna hesitate a little bit and draw it back for a second, but then like kind of like reach out gently and just like stroke his feathers a little bit, preen a little bit, just like pull out some of the clumped ones or the ones that are kind of like incorrectly in some way, just trying to clean you up a little bit.
Wilfred kind of leans into it and allows him to do that as he wants to.
Yeah. And he's just gonna go like, yeah, well, when you were younger and such, the roses actually used to babysit you.
He lifts his head up as to like show that he's listening.
And Grailed will kind of address the whole party like, oh yeah, I guess I should say we're the Radiant Roses. We used to be an adventuring group. Ah, yes, we're not that famous or anything though. We just did kind of humble stuff, Like the time we killed a god? Yes, like that. That is exactly what I was talking about. And not like stopping street crimes or no, of course I was talking about the god.
I guess
Benny brings out a tray with coffee on it.
Oh, thank you.
It's by the way, I got 18 coffee.
An Ace 18 coffee. Whoever wants a coffee can take one.
I would love a coffee.
All right.
Benny's just gonna serve coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, I take a coffee.
can I?
Okay, can I not give Thrux coffee? Like, can I objectively make the decision to
Thrux,
not
do you want to try and snatch one?
Yes, I would.
All right, roll sleight of hand.
Oh yes, I'm good at sleight of hand.
Oh.
No, girl, no.
No.
Okay. That's 18.
18. Benny, you try to swerve the tray out of the way, but Thrux very perfectly manages to skitter around you, leap up and snatch some of the coffee out of your hand. And he just skitters over a little bit up the stairs to get the high ground, and it's just going to take a big old
Yes,
gulp.
the high ground.
No.
Benny just kind of frowns a little bit and is like, I was trying to, keep a repeat of last time from happening, but go ahead.
This one isn't endless, is it?
Vulcan,
no, but it's still.
Vulcan is cackling.
Yeah, so I took down the coffee really fast.
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh god.
I'm gonna prepare cure wounds in my hand.
I have to say that's a nat 20 this time.
Holy crap!
Okay.
With the Constitution that he definitely should not have at this moment. Benny, all of you guys are preparing to do CPR at this point. Just and Vulcan is just he looks like he's waiting for Thrux to pass out just so he can start laughing his ass off. And he's looking really hyped for that. But you guys all brace for it, and Thrux just makes an as he finishes his little cup, and he is fine. Perfectly
Was it
alright.
good?
Fine.
It's fine. Vulture?
No!
Alright.
It's like a Folgers medium roast
Well, I'm
to
not
me.
sure what happened last time then. No. That's an awfully hot coffee pot.
Would anyone else like a bit more?
Vulcan
I'd
will
love
take
some.
one. Zior will take one. Lee is just going to go, I'm not supposed to take caffeine. It makes me anxious.
Oh, I get anxious without it, bud.
Well, yeah, I guess opposites in that case, yes.
I'll get you a cup of water. Water's good for the body.
Ah.
It's trying to.
I guess so. But yeah, no, with the coffee ordeal sorted out, Greyld is just going to go, yeah, this is my old adventuring party. Before I settled down with M. And Vulcan is just gonna mutter under his breath, you settle down with all of us.
There it is, I guess.
Greyld glares no, we're not talking about that.
Benny just kind of
Wilfred
gives a
does kind
tiny
of,
chuckle.
Wilfred does kind of look up a little bit, but
Nothing.
doesn't really do much.
It's nothing, chickadee. Greyld.
Charpay is looking away.
Greyld is also looking away.
I don't know about the energy in the studio today.
Yeah. Neither does Greyld. And you guys are just gonna.
In the background, oh, don't worry, me too.
I know what you mean, but they don't.
Vulcan is just gonna go, yo!
Yo.
Nice.
Yeah.
Greyld is just gonna
To
go, why I ever let you guys babysit
Two different
Wilfred.
men not here.
Why I ever let you guys babysit Wilfred is a mystery to me. I don't know why you asked me to either. He looked at me a lot. He's looking at me now.
If it makes you feel any better, when I look at you, I'm not actually looking at
I have to.
Yeah.
I have to state. Actively talking about being looked at makes me look at Lee. I think that is right.
Lee, yeah.
Yeah. No. So I'm now looking at them too.
This bodes so well. This is so great. Yes, no, I'll look at me, who is, yes, standing here. I am a normal Azuma. Haha.
Yeah.
Yes, okay, if everyone's looking at me, should I be doing a trick or something? Is that what happens when people look at you?
I'm looking away. I'm not
Okay.
looking at you. It's okay.
At this point, I purposely look away.
Okay, nobody wants to see a trick. That's good. I get it.
I mean, if you're offering a trick, I just don't want to make you uncomfortable.
No, I will do the best trick that I can possibly give.
I just cannot see you. I'm so sorry.
You are valid. Lee is just going to hold up his hands and like the tiniest little electricity sparks are gonna come out and he's just gonna smile really awkwardly.
Trailer goes, let's go!
Yes, that is loud.
I like that.
That's what I do. Yes. Ha!
I'm not
Wilfred
approving.
starts quietly clapping.
I'm not approving.
Zior and Vulcan are just they're popping off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
They seem to care a whole lot about Lee and like when he's doing stuff like that. But yeah, the roses are just kind of hanging out at this point.
That's
Right.
sweet.
Owen's gonna walk up to Vulcan and ask, "Do you know why Thrux wouldn't like me?"
Wait, Thrux doesn't like you?
No.
Yeah, he's stupid.
Well,
He says it very clearly in earshot.
I just look over, glare.
Vulcan glares back.
Like, absolutely, like, that glare would pierce metal.
Pierce metal like Own.
No. Stop piercing him.
Who knows? He
Oh.
probably has some complex. I swear he comes up with a complex every second day.
Awkward silence, and I just start walking away.
Oh, goodbye.
I'm just messing with you, Firebomb. he's gonna walk over to Thrux and just like give him a little like brotherly punch on the shoulder.
The glare comes back.
Vulcan just like smiles at it, just like haha. Hey, you get to pick on me for the Napoleon complex. I get to pick on you for your Robin Hood complex.
Robin, what
I
do you
don't know
know
about you, but I actually am a hero.
There he goes again.
I
Robin Hood?
What's your...
Thrux, who were you going after in the Feywild?
yeah, if that's not confidential, I mean, I am interested.
I'm interested as well.
We did get
yeah.
a little distracted from your mission.
That is true. Give me 1 second. I have to think. I forgot.
it would be
That's
one.
alright.
One.
We had to deal with God. Oh.
Yeah, one, the leader of the Guild of Ethelar.
Oh. Well, you did find him. And then you lost him again.
Yeah, I mean, couple of months back or so, the rest of the crew of that me and Firebomb over here were on kind of just got swallowed up out of nowhere, cause of the guild.
Huh.
Yeah,
Oh.
they've been on some sort of
That's-
rampage or something of the matter ever since
Yeah.
the leader's brother went missing, presumed dead.
Ah,
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah, they've been tearing down every ship they can see, trying to find the Boreen.
Oh. I was just gonna mention, a friend of mine, the Holland, her kids were apparently taken by the guild as well.
Yeah,
And
no.
Guess they're now also
They're,
going for her. That's not great.
They're
My
merciless.
ears pick. I like pick this up and I just like give an expression of like unsurprised, but like, oh, very cool, very cool.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Vulcan,
Charpay's gonna, like, point to the bow in her hair, just like, yeah.
Vulcan is just like gonna look over at Thrux and just go like, "Come on, we know the rest of the crew are tough. They're not gonna let themselves get killed like that. We'll find them."
Well,
You're right. I just say I say gravely, says, I know, just you can't help but worry.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
can't help it.
certainly tough, but, would be better if they weren't, in such immediate danger.
I'll be right back. 1 second.
All right. Vulcan's just, like, gonna frown a little bit and is gonna, like, readjust his little pirate hat. And is just gonna sigh to himself and just go, yeah, but crew's tough. I mean, I'm tough, Thrux is tough. So, yeah. I'm sure they'll be fine.
Hopefully.
Back.
I mean, one at least. I mean, he's probably a little sad that the prophecy's dead. Maybe. I don't know how happy he was to be there. Actually,
all of the roses snap around at hearing that.
Bennie pulls out the eye.
They like. First of all, like Zior is going to just slip his hand over Lee's eyes.
Oh.
Bennie puts the eye away.
Oh.
Vulcan is just going to suck in like the biggest like, and Grail just like he yanks a feather off of you a little bit too hard, Wilfred. It hurts a little bit.
No.
And he just goes, "Oh,
He
I'm sorry.
flicks a little bit.
I'm sorry.
Wilfred nods quickly, like he understands.
He gives the tiniest little cure wounds.
Oh.
Owen says, I still think we should probably destroy the eye. I don't trust it.
Yeah,
What happens if it regains its strength through like some healing thing?
Yeah, you're probably right.
And
I mean, when Veldrin comes back down, we can ask him about it.
there is a whoosh
Staunch.
in the room as coming down from the ceiling, kind of like slowly levitating his way down, is the
Speak
man
of the
of the
devil.
hour himself. Yes, speak of the devil, Sir Veldrin Bowler. I do need to quickly go to the bathroom, but whoa, I'll be right back.
Hello, intermission.
Intermission hours.
Squish. Eyeball like bug.
Inner squishing.
I should.
Thank you.
I just want Owen to like grab the eye and stomp on it.
I mean, that'll probably do it.
I want all the parties to just stomp on it collectively.
Bennie wants the eye.
Oh no! Oh, Charpay has heels.
No. Don't heal that. I beg.
No, like
down.
heels, as in like high heels.
Oh, okay.
You're good.
Okay.
You're good. As in like that bitch be fabulous. I'd be walking with my
Yeah.
whole ass foot out.
They're very
Not
sharp.
like I'm about to
So
heal
hardcore,
you.
We did not want to heal.
Yeah.
I'm about to
No.
kill your bitch ass.
Opposite of healing, I'm gonna stab him with my boot. Oh,
Just like that.
that's the sound it will make.
Oh, you fucking step on it.
It'll make a little squish noise.
It's just screaming in
Okay,
pain.
but as someone who's done a dissection on an eye before,
Right.
Is that the noise it makes?
Eyes
no,
are weird.
it's full of fluid. It'll explode like a grape.
Oh.
Oh,
They did surgery.
Well,
right?
I wa- I
They did
wonder-
do surgery on a grape.
They
They
did
did
surgery
Surgery on an eye.
You just walk by and all you hear is. It's like.
No.
No.
It's like a big grape, isn't it?
I am back.
Okay.
Welcome back.
All right.
It's Loops, the big grape.
Yeah, sure. I
Yes.
am the big grape, I guess.
We're gonna switch her, bro.
True.
You're
No.
a grape person.
Thank you.
Wow.
But where were we? Oh yes, there is the sound of a
Veldrin.
whooshing as a cape kind of like flutters through the wind above, and slowly touching down onto the ground. Kind of the people in the center of the room step out of the way, just knowing that Veldrin's going to show up, and in an array of purple sparks and little magical flourishes, which, well, the roses are going to groan at. Veldrin is going to make himself a grand appearance and bow before you all. In one hand, raising up, is a little tray of a bunch of potions.
Ooh.
Your savior has returned. I'm back. I finished up, and
Hello.
I think we have some
Welcome back.
business to get to. First
We
of
do.
all, and he's going to pick up like 2 potions, and is going to chuck one at Charpay, like for her to
Oop.
catch. You do catch it, and one to Lelee.
Hey.
And, well, if you want to get that situated, then I'd say down the hatch.
Yes, sir. And I will drink.
You down the potion. Lelee, are you downing yours?
Yeah.
All right. I need to go fix up the slides then. And Lelee and Charpay, your bodies around you begin to fizzle and change as slowly but surely you return to your normal forms. And Thrux and Own, there is now a genasi and a normal elf in front of you who you've never seen before.
Owen is gonna look took it back.
I blink once. I blink again. My eyes go wide, and then I just nod.
Hi. Hi. Wasn't actually a bird the whole time.
She tricked you. Kind of ass.
I mean, I wasn't trying to trick you. I think I disclosed that. But, yep, I've been blonde the entire time.
No. Not like this. And, no, Charpay, you do a little bit of a twirl, showing off your fiery hair and your normal appearance, and you guys are back to normal. Back to your elf and genasi selves.
Feels good. I have fingers again.
That you do. No longer some talons. But, speaking of talents, and Veldrin is just gonna look over at Wilfred, and he's going to kind of like flip his wrist, and the tray is going to disappear into the air, and out of his pocket he is going to pull out a small vial of white liquid. So
I was just gonna say, Wilfred has, like the moment he came in, he has perked up and is kind of more engaged and ready to be there.
Well, ready to come back to us?
He nods.
All right. Now, it's gonna be painful. I don't know if you want to go lay down or if you're just gonna drink it all right now. That's up to you.
He drinks it.
Okay.
Oh, this man's.
Okay.
Grailed is just gonna go like as before you all, Wilfred just like grabs the bottle, like pops the cap off, and just downs it instantly. And Veldrin's just like going
Need
to
a coffee.
Veldrin is going to kind of usher everyone back in a sense, as Wilfred, he wasn't lying when he said that it was going to be painful. And you just begin writhing on the ground. Just like it's an instant, like, firing pain that shoots up your whole body as you drop to the ground, kind of like shaking and trembling, kind of claws digging into the ground as they slowly begin to crack and your bones begin to shift back into a normal place. Becoming bigger is something, but becoming smaller and condensing stuff down is even worse. As you kind of feel things breaking down and disintegrating inside your body, you feel just this liquid swirling through each and every one of your veins, which feel like they're on fire. And kind of the worst feeling of all is the feeling of your vocal cords repairing themselves. As they slowly stitch themselves together in the back of your throat, it feels awful, like someone's running a needle up and down your throat. But eventually, before you all, after that kind of, for the rest of you, it was a glowing array. There was like white sparks and stuff flying out from each and every side of him as he slowly shrunk down. While, surely, there were sounds of pain the entire time. And, emerging before you all is a familiar figure. And Wilfred's back.
Wilfred!
He's just like, and he just kind of like lays down on his back on the ground.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Little buddy.
Hi.
Welcome home.
Hi.
Oh, there's that beautiful voice.
And there's something new about him that the rest of you don't remember him initially having. And
What about it?
I don't think that he's really noticed yet either, but just the relief as the pain begins to go away. You're still very residually sore, but you're kind of just lying there on the ground, and Grailed is just gonna run up next to you and go like, oh, okay, you're okay. Oh, hi.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. He doesn't seem to have noticed them either, but he's gonna pull you up into a hug, Wilfred.
with the strength he has, he's going to return the hug.
Oh.
We still have his
it's-
stuff, right? We can give it back.
Yeah, you guys do still have
good
his
to-
stuff.
Okay.
It's really good to see you again.
It's really good to see
okay.
you too.
Owen's gonna look really, really surprised. So
It's always like that.
What's Owen doing?
he's just gonna say like to the room at large. So he was an Eric Cochran, and such a small one at that.
Yeah.
Are you saying this to like to where everyone can hear it?
Yes. He's so surprised. He said, or they say it right out loud, like just like to the entire room.
Wilfred kind of hears that and starts to get up fully and turn towards you all. Just, oh yeah. Sorry, I guess I haven't really been able to fully introduce myself. I'm Wilfred.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, and
Very nice to meet you guys.
I call out the horns.
Yeah, you can call them out.
Just Trios goes gets like they instantly hit their horns. Like, look at you, horns!
Huh?
Like they instantly like touch.
What do you mean?
They just keep pointing up. It's like, you got horns, you got horns. Let's go.
Wilfred's hands go to above his head as he starts to feel them. Just, oh.
Yeah.
These are new.
Oh. They are.
I guess I should have said that there could be some residual from the fact that you were assumedly in it for quite a while.
Wilfred also just looks down at his arms too. Just, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, as long as I'm me.
Yeah.
That's what I care about.
It's cool. You could go fight with some deer in the woods.
I don't plan to do that.
That's fair, but you could.
I can't do it all the way, but I know you look cool regardless.
Well, thank you. I guess this is gonna be a bit to get used to, but I'm just glad to be back.
You're taller. Technically.
He is also physically a little bit taller.
Yeah. Good for him.
I guess I am.
He is like, without the horns, he has grown like 1 inch taller.
One.
5'1" Wilfred.
I won, Wilfred.
He did it.
5'3" with the horns, probably.
Yeah.
Same.
Oh, you go.
Wilfred is kind of just sitting there, and as he's like having this reunion with everyone and just kind of being able to be there with everyone again, he has a sudden realization, and his face kind of just like it kind of just shifts into more somber and sad for a moment. But yeah, he quickly kind of goes back and realizes he needs to be in it with everyone.
Aww. And there is a lot of celebration from both the Roses and the party at large, and it's really good to see him back, is really the situation with everyone. Greyold's crying.
Oh.
Wilfred turns towards Lee, just like, I remember you.
Oh, yes, I'm sure you do. Hi. I know you too when you were really little wee little bird.
Yeah, I liked you. I remember liking you a lot.
Oh, yes, you did. You used to stare at me whenever I did anything, and you would come up and hug my leg.
Aw.
Good memories.
Yes, I hope that they were. I was not a good babysitter. I'm very sorry.
It's okay. Neither am I.
Well, seems we are in solidarity there.
I set a fire, lost the baby.
I at least didn't do that, I don't think. But Lee is going to go over to Wilfred, and Lee is actually quite tall, and is just going to look down and go, you're still little. Very little.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Oh yes, well, when Wilfred was very very small. He was a baby, and he was like the size of a little bird itself. Like, Lelee will like bend down on the ground and give like a height comparison. It's like right up to where his ankle is. He was quite little. And he really liked when I did the sparkles with my hands. He does the electricity things. And then
I still like it.
Thank you very yeah, thank you. He's just like going to go, but this was always the best part. Watch this. And he's gonna put his hand on Wilfred's head. And some of the static electricity is just going to make all of his feathers floof up.
Oh.
Wilfred just gets a smile on his face.
And that is what I did. And he's gonna remove his hand, and the electricity just kind of recedes back into Lee's fingertips. Well, it's nice to see you not a very scary monster. Sorry, is that offensive?
It's fine. I kind of got it a few times.
No, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Oh,
I understand that, I didn't look the greatest.
Well, you were fine. At least you did not try to hug my ankle while you were that big.
No, I didn't want to freak out anyone, especially since, hadn't really been like that before.
Yes, well, you are back now, and you have horns. That is good. You are like a little deer.
He reaches up to, just touch him again. Yeah, I guess I am.
Well, a lot of you have horns, actually. Like, the robot has horns, kind of like that. The Dragonborn has horns. That's it.
Yeah, they do have horns.
Well,
I was gonna say, you're in the horn gang.
The horn squad, yes. Well, it is nice to reunion with you again. I do only remember you when you were very little, so you have grown quite a lot.
It has been quite a while.
Yes.
It's really nice to see you all again, actually.
Oh, that's my little Wilfred. And Zior's gonna walk over and ruffle the top of his head.
Hey.
Hi. I could give you the biggest hug right now.
I'm still a little bit in pain, so that might not be the greatest idea.
Oh no.
How about a very, very gentle high five?
Sure. I'm sure that won't hurt.
He holds up his arm, which has no hand on it.
Right.
And actually, skittering on the ground are two little disembodied hands, which are going to scurry up Zior and just kind of rest on the tip of the kind of stump hand and go, "No, it's okay, you can still high five him."
He gently high fives the disembodied hand.
It falls off of the arm and splats on the ground.
Oh, is it okay?
Oh, it's fine. Yeah, look at it go, and it's just gonna start skittering away again.
Oh, okay. That's good.
And he's just gonna give a hearty chuckle. And Vulcan's just gonna look up, and he's gonna crane his head up to look at you and go, "You're short."
Compared to other people, yeah, I am.
Visibly, Vulcan is shorter than you.
Yeah.
He is 3'4".
He doesn't say that though.
Then he just sighs and takes a seat.
And Vulcan's just gonna go, "I miss when you were smaller than me. This ain't fair."
Sorry, I can't really change that.
I can, Veldrin says.
Oh, I have
Veldrin,
been
no.
transformed by you enough.
Oh, no, I won't. Well,
Here, wait.
quite the
I can be the
reunion we
shortest
have.
in the room. Give me a-
Hmm?
You can.
I'm gonna turn
Really,
into a
you
bat
can.
and will be the shortest.
Lelee turns into a bat to become the shortest, and Vulcan pops off again. And kind of after that subsides, Veldrin is just gonna go, well, I think there's a great deal of discussion to be had, so, he's gonna finger gun. I can usher these lovely folks out of the room if discussion needs to be done. After all, it is also getting quite late, so, could settle in for bed, get some talking in, something like that. If you need any of us, then, we'll be up.
Alright. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't been able to talk for quite a while.
And I'm
Must
sure
have
you have
lots
stuff
to
on your
say.
mind. Well,
Just a few things.
and Veldrin's just like gonna give a little salute and then just start floating up the stairs, much to, once again, all of the roses going, no! Stop!
I gotta stop this man. Wait, come back,
It's okay.
bitch. Come back, bitch.
Wilfred now adds in, and she's like, take care of yourself!
I will do what I want to do.
Taking care of himself. Unfortunate.
All right.
No.
I think
no,
there's
wait,
there's a lot to
wait,
discuss.
wait.
Yeah.
This bitch. Pushing for alien, you whore.
There is a potion for Alien, I should say. Oh, I guess
Okay.
there's more copies of the potion if you go get them from like the
Yeah,
potion room.
fucking get out
Okay.
of my way.
Who's that?
This fucking dragon boy is anxious for that.
Yeah.
Trio, you walk over
While
to the
Trio's
potion.
doing that, can I
Yeah.
say Wilfred's gone around and grabbed his stuff back? Oh,
Yeah, he's gone around and he's gathered up everything from before.
Oh, can we please get William?
William.
William.
yeah, you can summon William.
And William
Oh.
pops up
He
and
does,
is
he does.
very delighted to see Wilfred back to normal and is just going to instantly just like start nuzzling his little head and body against Wilfred excitedly.
Wilfred kind of holds him up to his head and like rests his head on William. He just has a
Yeah.
smile on his face.
Yeah.
Good to see you, little buddy.
Aw, little kiwi bird's back.
Oh,
Oh, we love to see it. We love to see it.
we do.
Oh dear.
All right. Well, I think there's a lot to be discussed, so I'm just gonna let you guys go at it.
All
Oh,
right. Wilfred is just gonna like kind of flop down on a chair to finally rest.
Benny does the same.
All right.
yeah. I don't know how many couches there are.
Oh, this is
But-
like a complete
I mean,
lounge
at this
room.
point-
There's couches lining the room. There's like
Oh,
wooden
yeah,
chairs
baby.
and such.
Okay,
a very
yeah,
decked out
I'm
wizard
fucking
tower.
lounging.
Benny
I'm
pats the
lounging.
like next to him if anyone wants to come sit with him.
Pardon? Where's Benny?
Going
Oh.
over.
I said Benny like pats the chair if anyone wants to come sit with
Oh.
him. It's like, he's probably
I-
on like a couch.
I would, but I'm laying down.
So
Sharpay
valid.
has taken a couch and has just clogged the entire space of it.
So fucking
Bye.
valid.
Sit on the floor. I do not want to.
Trio grabbed a potion and they saw Benny was petting. It's like, hello!
Howdy.
Trio,
Owen's
you
still
do
standing.
have a potion now, just kind of stored away.
Thank God.
One of the cures.
Good.
Thank
So yeah,
the
you're all
stars above.
you're all just kind of like standing around the room. Owen's standing up. Pretty much the rest of you are lounging. I don't know what Thrux is up to. Is he doing anything?
I am lounging. I
He's
let out a
simply
sigh
lounging.
before I started lounging.
Simply lounging. We are. All right.
I will also say, it hasn't been revealed to us in canon that Trios, you know.
curseless.
Yeah.
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 I mean, we'll see that soon.
We'll see
Well.
that when, you know, resting. When
Sleep.
that happens.
Yeah.
Wilfred just kind of sits back and just.
I'm just gonna go next to Benny, and I'm just gonna put like, I'm just gonna put Triao's head like near Benny, and like
Oh.
yes go. So what's up with you and that fucking eye, huh?
Yeah,
Benny-
Owen's gonna come over.
I mean,
Benny's kind of visibly tense.
oh dear. I mean, I was thinking about asking about that, but I was maybe not immediately.
Are
I
we
mean,
talking about getting rid of the eye? Because
Yeah.
it makes me very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
mean,
feel like it's a bad omen.
I wanted to ask about the prophecy itself. I mean, is it okay if we talk about it now, Benny? Because you don't have to right now.
I mean, like, yeah, I'm cool with it. You guys are basically family.
Yeah, we are.
Ask
I-
what you need to ask.
I've just been listening this entire time, not being able to speak and all. And there's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff I think we need to discuss.
Yeah.
After everything we've
Perhaps.
been through, you deserve to know anything that I could answer, I suppose. At least that's how I feel.
Mhm.
So, if you have any questions for me, shoot.
Yeah.
Kind of seemed bud on bud with that big ass. Wait, I got cut out.
Yeah, you cut out. Could you
Yeah.
hit me with that one again, boss?
Well, I think you seem to be really head on head with that prophecy guy.
Head on head?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you did call him out about being late. I remember that.
Come, old friend.
And I mean, since I could listen, I also picked up. He called you Exodus.
Benny, just, it's almost like sudden
Hmm?
fear fills him as he just tenses more.
Huh?
His, just hearing that word, it's just, ugh.
I'm sorry.
Hey. It's okay.
It's fine. Fuck. I don't even know why that makes me freak out so much.
Mhm.
Just hearing it puts irons in my blood.
Well,
I mean, I'm assuming it's
I-
a name for you?
I-
Is that what it is?
I don't know.
I don't really want to pursue this if it will make you uncomfortable, but I have my ideas.
Well,
Yeah.
uncomfortable or not, it clearly affects all of us and it needs to be discussed. I'm willing,
Yeah.
because this isn't just, oh, it's making me uncomfortable. It has to do with everything we just dealt with.
Yeah.
Well, then, I'd like to say that, that name, it's similar in nature to the names we've heard before from, the Pantheon.
Mm-hmm.
Genesis.
Huh?
Yeah, Genesis.
I mean, I have heard that before, but no, I mean, I want to ask, were you with them?
He looks almost confused for a second, as if he's trying to pull the words, but they're just not coming from him. Almost like he's trying to think, but every time the memory comes to him, it just kind of fades. Oh, Jesus, this sounds so dumb, but I don't know. I know
You
that
don't
sounds...
remember?
I don't. I know that sounds ridiculous. But
Oh.
it's just I don't know, the harder I think on it, the further it goes.
Suppose his memories could be locked away.
Yeah, I mean, well...
If you deal with a god, it could do random shit to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just everything. It's all so familiar. And I don't even know why.
I mean,
Don't worry about it.
yeah, I mean, it's... We'll figure it out, I'm sure, but, I mean, I guess I can just tell you my assumption, if you're alright with that?
I can tell you what I do know first.
Oh, yeah, you go ahead then.
I know one thing. just one. It's my fault. Everything.
What is?
Curses. I don't know why I know it, but it's my fault.
So,
I did
I'm
something.
not sure that I believe that.
No, I know it's me.
so
I
you,
have possibly done that. All this.
I mean, like, if you don't know what you did, and you also can't remember what happened, presumably because gods have been messing around in your head, just as easily they could make you think it's your fault, right?
I just know, though. It's
Just
just
know.
out of everything, that's the one thing I know in certainty. That's why I've been tagging along this entire time. I want to fix it.
do you not remember your past?
I'm Bennie Jets. I'm from Eros. I fought in the Cursed War. And I have a curse on a blood moon. He looks like he's like squinting his eyes a bit as if he's trying to think past anything. I had a wife, I had a son. I lost them. I don't know. There's nothing else but that.
Do you know who you fought for in the war?
Oh God. He just kind of sits back for a second and just like stares off for a moment as if he's trying to think. I think I fought against them.
Which them? The
Whoever I
Curse God?
betrayed.
Ah.
There have been a lot of people who seem to know you, especially
Yeah.
those, like the prophecy. And you, just to clarify, you don't know why they know you?
I really don't. I know. I know the prophecy is something to do with Genesis, but that's...
Keep hearing that name.
Yeah. Do you know what Genesis is, or do you just know that name?
You seem to know a lot of the Pantheon, and I've been thinking, is that another one of them?
Bennie like furrows his brows. It's like I think I don't know. It's just it's a name. But it's there, you know. Every time I try to talk about it, it's like the words they're on the tip of my tongue and then they just disappear.
I mean, the prophecy did a lot of talking about a new beginning and whatnot. I don't know if Genesis is specifically a god or an event or what. I don't know.
Well, from what I've heard, it seems they want to bring forth Genesis. I don't know what it is or who it is, but that seems like something we should worry about.
It just feels wrong. We can't let it happen.
It sounds not great.
I don't know what's missing from me, but when we were fighting prophecy, when I got removed from your reality, I went somewhere, and I don't know where it was, but I was there again. It was the war.
Oh.
And then I came back, and I was inside the creature. I just...
Well, if anything, I'm sure that defeating the prophecy has gotten us one step closer to preventing
Yeah.
Whatever it is they're planning.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yes, I mean, I'm sure they're not too happy about it.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I can
Yeah.
imagine we have a very big target on our back now.
Yeah, well, I suppose we already did in some respects.
I'm sorry I never
Yeah.
told you guys about
No,
what was my fault. I didn't
it's
think
alright, I
you'd
mean,
want to travel with me if you knew.
oh,
Oh,
no.
it's all right. I mean, we should have talked to you about it sooner.
It's alright.
Yeah, I mean,
I understand it's a weird topic.
yeah, and you didn't even entirely know. It's alright. But we trust you. I mean, I've seen all the good you've done myself, and I mean, Curse War was, what, 100 years ago? I'm
Was it
sure
that
you've,
long ago already?
yeah, I'm sure you've changed quite a lot as a man since then. I mean, that's like 3 times my lifespan.
My hair got grayer.
Yeah.
He tries to make light of it a little bit and kind of like just looks up at his hair and kind of like he pulls it out of his little man bun and kind of lets it fall. It's
Oh.
about shoulder length at this point. Man, and none of y'all told me that pompadour looked like ass the entire time I had it.
Aw. I liked it. Aw.
Well, to be fair, I couldn't see it.
I'm gonna state that when the name Genesis was brought up, Owen's gonna just like look like almost confused in a way, and kind of walk off.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
Okay.
Bye.
He's simply leaving.
toodles.
Well, I mean, well, they just left, but I was thinking, Benny, I mean, you got a fruit from the life tree, and so did they for their memories, presumably. So, I mean, it's probably a very different situation, but do you think maybe it could help you remember?
If it did, that would be good, but I have to admit I'm almost scared to remember.
Yeah.
You don't have
I
to.
mean, well, I mean, this is obviously on a much smaller scale because I mean, I wasn't exactly in the curse war or anything, but in our the whole memories, the rooms, in mine, I was really scared. I didn't entirely want to remember either. I mean, kind of made a lot of mistakes. I mean, the whole thing that happened in Doncaster, I've been thinking about that a lot, but at the end of the day, it's better to face yourself. You have to if you want to move forward.
Not even just that.
Yeah.
It's my responsibility to you guys. If I
Yeah.
have a way in my head somewheres to get the upper hand for us to win
Mhm.
for good, then we all deserve to know it.
Yeah, and I mean, no offense to everyone else here, but you're the strongest man I know. I'm sure you can do it.
Oh. Benny looks so touched by that.
I have something to add real quick. At the mention Charpay made of the subconscious, can I have everyone who is in the subconscious roll me a history check?
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I forgot what we meant by
It's gonna be 17.
A 17? Okay.
Ooh. Ooh, also 17.
17, Lelee.
Evan.
7. No. Benny.
Oh no, girl. Wait, what's my history? Oh, that's not even anything good. This is so sad.
Oh no, I forgot that I can't turn Kiki up anymore. No.
No.
I'm gonna turn my input volume up.
Valid. You are very quiet, and I want to hear you.
Okay.
All right.
I got a natural
Lelee's
20.
just all the way in the corner. Oh, remember.
Ooh.
I got it.
Okay.
You got a
Is
nat
this long
20.
enough?
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Okay.
All right. I accidentally turned my mic to just like completely mute, so the audio leveling is probably off the charts, but that's all right. Okay. So, first of all, with a 7, Lelee, you don't really even think back to the moment before. You're still kind of engaged too much in the conversation to really be thinking about stuff outside of what's being talked about directly. In general, honestly, you're probably more so thinking just about the prophecy, maybe your eye, something like that, instead of, like, what's at hand with the Bennie situation. For a 10, Triao, you're just kind of thinking in general. You keep, like, looking at the corner of your eye, almost expecting something, but you're just like, yeah, nothing's there.
Word of the chat.
Yeah. So then there's the case of the 17s and the nat 20. With the 17s, Charpay and Wilfred, you recall being in the subconscious, and there being a certain area, an almost hub area where everyone's doors were. And you recall there being one door that was sealed. Bennie, with your nat 20, you know that is that was your door. And if you recall, everyone had lost their memories inside of the subconscious besides you, who already had a locked door.
Oh dear.
Forgot about that.
I planned this from the beginning.
Ironic.
Wait a minute. Well, I mean, I suppose that makes sense with your memories being a problem, but
I need to
Yes.
unlock that door somehow.
yeah, I'm trying
We'll
to
find
think.
a
I
way.
don't know. Is there any way we can? Yeah, I mean, I'm sure we can find a way, but thinking about what that would even be. You can go
And
back there somehow. I don't know.
if I may, he's gonna like
Mhm.
look at all of y'all. Minus the one who left, sadly. Very sad. We miss you. We've been traveling together for months. And I really genuinely have loved every moment of it. I never expected to find family again after everything that's happened. And every moment of this has just been, even the bad has been great. Because we did it together. And I ask this because I trust you guys, but when it does come to my memories, Benny's like tearing up. And me IRL, I'm also tearing up. However,
Oh.
I don't want to be alone when I face my memories.
You
won't
don't
be.
have to be.
I want to give him a hug.
Oh.
Bruh, he hugs back.
Charpay is getting up. She was very comfortable that she is getting up.
You kind of like reposition yourself, Charpay. You do like the death sit up and kind of shimmy yourself off and head over to Bennie. You no longer have to maneuver around any large wings to go in for the hug here. And
Aw.
both I'm guess that was Lelee and Charpay, right?
Yeah.
Both Lelee and
right, yeah.
Charpay go in for the hug.
Tria's still like laying near Bennie, so
Aw.
they just like cautiously like do a pat, but they're still looking at the corners. Like, where the fuck is it?
Yeah, no, Triao has been oddly focused on the corner this entire time. So there's that. There is also Unknown who has wandered off. Has Unknown wandered off anywhere in particular, or just out of the room in general? Yeah.
Oh,
He's God.
You're all right.
I'm just gonna say that like Owen's still like around. They just like walked off. Like, the term Genesis just made them very uncomfortable. So
Something about the discussion in general seems to have made him quite uncomfortable.
yeah.
And just like seemingly on edge a bit. So Unknown has wandered off in the meantime. Thrux is kind of just sitting around, taking it all in. I guess for Thrux it'd be like just catching up on the situation around him as well. Just like, what is happening with this party?
I've taken in the information. I just, that's in for Thrux to currently contribute. But he's just been like listening intently.
Yeah.
It kind of off in the corner, just like listening with one eye open per se.
Yeah, kind of a little sleepy.
Aw.
But
Coffee? No.
Oh no, actually true. No. He is having coffee. So yeah, I will let you continue, but you guys have a very nice hug between Lelee, Charpay, Bennie, and Triao patting on the side.
Oh yeah.
I would say as well, if anyone wants to roll investigation as to why Triao is looking away, they may.
I mean, I might have a look-see.
I feel like if Wilfred notices this, he's just going to assume it's it's Tria's curse.
Yeah. I got a non-natural 20.
A natural 20?
Non-natural.
No, non-natural 20. Okay, dirty 20.
Rather.
Sadly. Dirty.
Right, dirty, that's the word.
Dirty 20. It's a very messy 20. It rolled around in the mud a little bit.
It did.
Awful me. So, after you kind of like go away from the hug and such, you step back a little bit, looking at Triao, and for a second you scan over the arm. You'd assume that at this moment Triao would be looking at the arm, or maybe the party before them, considering just yesterday, Triao was freaking out that everyone was monsters, but Triao looks like confused, but like calmer.
Are you alright, Trio?
They kind of just blink for a second. It's like, yeah, but I don't. They just like rub their eyes, like I don't think my curse is activating or some shit.
What? What?
Huh?
What do you mean?
They just point at the corners, like I usually see like my fears at night, but nothing's coming to me.
Wait, so you just
Well, that's
don't
a
see it
development.
anymore?
I don't.
Hang on. Wilfred's gonna run upstairs and just
okay.
look at the group. Are the rest of the people up there just kind of chilling?
It seems that the Radiant Roses have gotten into a very intense game of Uno. And Lee is winning. Vulcan has at least 20 cards.
Oh boy.
And
well,
Veldrin is just gonna look over and raise an eyebrow.
Wilfred's just gonna run up and be like, are any of you able to tell if I don't know, someone has a curse?
Veldrin's gonna look around at the table, or like kind of the table's gonna look around at one another. Grail's just gonna go, if they're dead? Vulcan's just gonna go, I can turn into a goblin.
We're undead, technically.
Enzior just like shakes his head no. Veldrin just goes, I mean, I could try.
I just want to see something. This could be big.
Oh, I'm always down for a breakthrough.
Alright, come here then.
Veldrin is going to snap his fingers and summon Man and just go, don't blow this for us. As Man picks up the Uno cards. The fancy Uno.
Real quick.
Yeah?
As Wilfred ran up the stairs, Owen kind of like snapped back into like focusing on like what's going on.
Alright. Yeah.
I
And
think Trio's just counting their fingers, like what the fuck.
and yeah, Wilfred and Veldrin are both going to descend down the stairs. Wilfred, you can kind of tell Veldrin is very, very close to start levitating down.
Oh, no.
Don't do it.
I won't. And he descends fabulously down the stairs. Hello, what have I been summoned for?
Trio just points out.
Trio?
It ain't appearing.
I mean, like, Trio, is it like it's usually always there, or is it a sometimes thing?
It's always there, unless like, yeah, it's always there. I just had to overcome it.
Oh. Huh. What if we, like, turn the lights off?
What? Okay, no, sorry. What are we trying to do here? Are we, we're doing a curse testing thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Is Trio's curse still there? That's the question.
Well, I think I have something that could help with that. I need to he's just going to like pull up his sleeves and start reading down the list of tattoos on his arms, which are all his spell names. AKA, I need to pull up his sheet.
Wilfred's just gonna go, well, if you don't have anything, Elian, he can do that, right?
You're right. You're right. I mean, yeah, it's his field. We'd at least have a chance. We do need to get him that goddamn potion.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Should get that to him.
Yeah.
The closest thing I would have is scrying, but considering I know that you guys are on the same material plane that I am in, I don't think that would work. It's more like a sensing spell. I don't exactly have anything that could perceive further than that, maybe, other than just, like, getting a nice arcane look at you or something of the matter. Or detecting magic. I could detect magic. I could do that.
Is cursed magic included in that?
I believe so. It is a type of magic after all. But it's a strong type.
Well, you could try that.
Yeah, alright. The only thing is going to have to be I'm going to have to discern it. Like, I'm going to have to discern which of it isn't you guys.
Oh,
We can step back.
is this gonna, your curse,
Oh, right.
is this gonna do that?
Veldrin just, like, nods, but then just, like, holds out his hand like he's gonna start.
No.
No,
Wilfred is
okay,
actively trying to stop him.
Wilfred, do you want to roll dex to try and just, like, push his arm down?
Sure.
Okay.
That's a 17.
That's a 17. Wilfred, you are very sore from everything still, but you managed to just jump up, pure adrenaline, and, like, grab onto Veldrin's hand and just, like, slam it down to his side.
Just like,
Alright,
look,
I think
look.
we should wait on this then.
Oh,
Yeah.
you asked me if I had
Someone who can
anything.
help. I know, but look, we can ask someone else who, won't have consequences.
Yeah, we can also just use our infer from our surroundings right now, which is shadow demons, whatever they see, not there at the moment. We also just kind of killed a god, and they ate the god's heart, which I think might have had to do with it a little bit. Do you think that that's usually a side effect from eating the heart of a god?
I'm sorry, you did what?
This
Wilfred still
that's
has
really cool in the moment.
his like hand on Veldrin's arm, but is looking back at Triao.
They kind of go to their backpack and take out the heart. It's like, so it was kind of in the moment.
It did look really cool.
And they show off the bitten part. It's like, yeah.
Veldrin just goes, okay, that's sick, first of all.
Yeah, it was really epic.
It was.
Second of all, I hate to break it to you, but that's not exactly the heart of the prophecy itself. It's more of like a vessel of hearts and such. It's more akin to the hearts of smaller deities sewed into one, if I'm getting the looks of things correctly. So, you might not have taken a bite out of anything prophecy-related, therefore I don't think any concern would be there to your curse. I think worst case scenario, you'd be just ingesting the fluids of minor gods. Iker.
Yummy.
I mean, it was the heart they were using, at least, if not actually theirs.
Yes, well, it's a vessel.
Yeah.
Truthfully, the prophecy and the pantheon itself, they don't exactly have their own forms. The real forms that they take are that of eyes. But they stitch together forms from the rest of gods. And...
Charpay's gonna like point at Bennie wherever he's holding the eye, just be like, ha ha.
Benny just kind of like slowly takes the eye out and is like, yeah.
Veldrin is going to raise up his other hand that Wilfred is not pushing down. And is going to snap his fingers, cast telekinesis. And
Okay.
float the eye over into his hand.
Can I contest?
I mean, it's a spell.
Cast telekinesis in the opposite direction.
That's fair. Yeah, no, I can't. I cannot.
All right.
There's nothing I can do.
It floats out of your hand, Wilfred. To your dismay, you see some feathers trailing up his arms. What? I'm fine. And the eye is just going to land into his hand, and he's just going to take a look at it, and just go, well. Hello, prophecy. You're pathetic.
Does I want to ask, does the eye look similar to the one like Wilfred threw up?
Oh yeah.
Well, then Wilfred is gonna go, you're not gonna eat that one, are you?
Oh no, I have standards actually. Plus, if I eat this, he would, consume my body from the inside, turn me into the prophecy.
And we don't want that.
Not a good look.
That's not good.
Follow-up question. What was that I threw up?
Oh,
If that's
that...
the prophecy.
Oh, no. Don't worry about that. The one that you threw up wasn't exactly part of the prophecy or the precipice in any way. No, it was more just, it's a fear tactic. It's pretty much just a fisheye.
Okay,
Fisheye.
that's good.
But, yeah, no, that's more of a fear thing. It's kind of a big deal with these folks, but no, this is an actual genuine article.
Can we kill it?
Can you kill it?
Yeah, how do we get rid of it?
Yeah, get rid of him forever.
Yeah.
See, that's the situation. You can't.
Okay,
Can we
well, how do we
put
stop
it-
him from ever coming back?
Yeah.
Well, See, that's the thing. With things of this level and scale and power, you can't exactly get rid of the body until the head's cut off.
Head being curse god?
Oh.
Something of the matter. He looks uncomfortable all of a sudden.
So does Bennie.
What do you mean by that?
Until the root of all evil is, taken care of, then these things don't die. You can destroy the eye, of course, but it'll reform in a matter of seconds. You could throw it into another dimension, but soon enough it'll consume the energy in it and come back stronger. You don't get rid of these things. Right now it's just a little cute little eye. But, give it enough time, and, give it an inch and it'll take a mile.
Where's the safest place to keep something like this?
Yeah.
Um,
I don't know, like a block of ice.
oh, I've tried that one before. Not with this thing.
Aw,
but
did
another.
that work?
No, not at all. But, that's the thing. See, the reason it was in the Feywild was already because it was supposed to be trapped there. This thing, that is.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah. So, unless there's an uninhabited realm of sorts, or, I don't know, a dungeon of impenetrability. A glass jar. Enchanted, probably, I'd hope.
Oh. You knew that.
We keep it in there?
Well, you could. It would definitely hinder it. It wouldn't have much chance to get on the outside and consume power.
Yeah.
But,
You could,
I don't know. I guess, if I were to speculate on the matter of the situation, I'd think the safest place would be in a place that can't be currently accessed. In any way possible.
yeah.
Either way.
Can you think of a location of that sort?
Well, think of the situation like a memory. Sometimes memories drift away, and you can't exactly find them anymore. They're gone, with age or something of the matter. Granted, I have perfect memory. Almost to a fault. But, if, per se, there was a realm or something of the matter like a memory that could be whisked away, then, well, it would be gone.
So, a memory, you say?
I've heard of some places where memories are stored before.
I
Gotta put it in your brain.
I think we also know someone who has unaccessed memories right now.
Veldrin doesn't even need to ask. He looks at
Okay.
Bennie.
Yeah, I mean, while we were in the Feywilds, we had a little bit of an encounter with someone called the captain.
Yes.
They helped.
The captain of the subconscious, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Understandable. Yes, nice guy. I've met him a few times.
Yeah. He's very nice.
Subconscious is indeed a place where you go and lock your memories away. I have a few stored there for
I mean,
later.
yeah, but like they weren't able to get there though. I need Somni got there, so
Who's Somni?
I guess they didn't get in the door. The Sonambulist. I think she was like his daughter. As my girl, terrible.
Prophecy's daughter.
He had a daughter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn, I had
Apparently.
no clue he got laid.
I know, right?
I'm sorry for my
Sorry.
crude wording. I'm quite sorry.
It's alright.
I feel the
We
same way.
brought that up at the worst possible moment while we were having a dinner party with them.
Oh, that's not good.
No, we lived, but
But
we were in danger.
locking it away with the captain, well, it would need to be some deeply sealed memory, of course. But I mean, I'm assuming that you guys have an idea of what that could be.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I think you have more options than one here, but that's besides the point.
It's true. That's
You
true.
mean there's someone else?
Oh, yes. It's quite easy to make sense of.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, well, there's somebody who isn't in the room at the moment.
Actually, didn't Owen walk back in?
I think Owen has walked back in.
No,
never
but,
They are in the room.
Snorp, it's Snorp though. It's on
Oh.
BRB.
All right.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
but I'm pretty sure that he did
Yeah.
go back into the room.
Yeah, he did.
Well, looks. I mean, we're supposed to get to those memories, so not keep them sealed away. So we have options, so we can figure out something.
You do have options, but I'm just saying there's more than one example of someone here with sealed memories. I mean, there's someone
Yeah.
upstairs who also.
I
has
kind
them.
of gave Rapina some of mine a while ago. I don't know if that counts.
Well, they would be in the possession of Rapina. Rapina could access them.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm talking about completely inaccessible by anyone.
Yeah.
So, stuff lost to time that others wouldn't know of. As such, we do have two options.
And he just kind of blinks.
Well, I'm sure we can figure out something.
Well,
For now, maybe just a glass jar will do.
ah yes, Veldrin will just like pull a jar out from under his robe and just plop the eye in there. And he's gonna shake it
thank
around
you.
a little bit. Who wants it?
I'll take it.
All right.
Yep.
Hands it over to Bennie.
But he just kind of takes it, stares at it, and is like, all right. You. Just looks at the eye.
Well.
You. Little shitter.
That's one way to just bully it. Bully the hell out of it.
Good true.
But,
What if we put like little spikes in the jar?
oh, that could be interesting.
Yeah.
Though I wouldn't recommend torturing it too much. Considering its siblings already have you as a big target.
I suppose. I mean, we already killed him though. Well, I guess he's
Um,
not actually dead, but you know.
I also
that
need
might
to
be a
ask.
problem
When I was a beast, they were tracking us through that. Can we be tracked through that eye?
Ooh.
Veldrin's gonna look at it, and he's gonna look at Wilfred, and he's just gonna go, well, I guess you're right, I didn't think about that. I'm sure it could rally to its brothers if it got a little bit more strength.
We could put it in a jar that's not clear.
I mean,
I
you
could paint the
just-
jar black.
Yeah.
I don't think that you... Okay. It functions outside of the norms of a regular eyeball. It's a god, after all. It's a bit
That's-
omnipotent.
Yeah.
Do you have anything that would dampen magic then?
I
A
do.
fluid or a material?
I do. I definitely do. If we're looking for a pickled eye.
Well, if we could pickle it in a magic dampening solution, it would prevent it from gathering strength, wouldn't it?
That would be true. That is a good
That
thought.
would. That's a good idea
Yeah.
then.
Though it could probably absorb that eventually and bolster it somehow. It's the issue with putting potions on it.
Maybe we can put poison in the potion then.
Okay, that's true, but it could absorb the poison.
Oh.
It's adaptable, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And he's just like, bastard.
Well,
Perhaps we just need to have gods on our back for a little bit.
Perhaps.
Yeah, I mean, not really much of a way around that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, worst case scenario, if you've taken down one, then it's likely that the others have at least retreated for now.
Or angered.
Yeah, hopefully.
They're angered.
Oh, you just said I would hope.
Yeah, no, I would hope to. So, I mean, you would have
I mean,
time.
That's what
Yeah,
we
and
can plan going forward,
Charpay's
then.
gonna oh, you go, sorry.
Oh, sorry, you go.
I mean, I was just gonna poke the jar just like, I mean, this little guy's scared, so,
Yeah,
I mean,
the prophecy's eye
they're
is
probably
shaking.
yeah, so the others hopefully won't be too happy to see us at least, in a way that benefits us. I don't know.
Well,
Sorry, you go, Bennie.
yeah, I guess we'll have to figure out a solution sometime in the future.
Yeah.
Benny just nods in agreement and is kind of like, what's the plan from here then?
No, that's up to you folk.
Well, I mean, we really need to get to Elian.
Yeah, that should be one of our priorities.
Yeah, and I suppose after that we'd get back to the Pangea. I mean, I kind of want to talk to the conductor about certain things that we learned.
I want to see that door again.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, is there any? I mean, how did we even get to the subconscious the first time? We got murdered. I don't really want to get murdered again.
No, I don't either, but...
I don't think we know.
Veldrin,
Yes?
besides the unfortunate way we encountered the subconscious the first time, what would be a more practical way of reaching?
Yeah, is there any?
So, that's the situation. I happen to be a wizard of time. I bend reality, and I bend two different realities. The issue is that I'm not really that good at the mind. You see, I never really cared to dig too deeply into people's thoughts and feelings. Outside of torture, but, besides that, the method of extraction, I'm not into rooting through memories and anything like that. There's a lot of stuff that I think should be left in the past. Now, there was a wizard I did know who was a lot better at mental stuff, more emotional than I was. Actually, he trained under me. And, now, if I were to take a shot as to who would be able to do that, well, granted, I haven't really been, in this stream of time in the last, on my count, I think I was in there for over 200 years, but I mean, I'm assuming, from what I've heard from the Roses, I've only been out for about 40 years in a time loop. But I did know a wizard who was good at that. And if I were to think of someone who could get you there, if you needed it, his name is Harrison Hayes.
Does everyone else even know his real name, actually?
Oh, wait, no.
Oh, we don't. Never
I think
mind.
only Wilfred heard it, right?
Only Wilfred knows his name is Harrison.
No.
Yeah, Wilfred just gonna go, him?
Oh, you know him! Oh,
You-
yes.
Know him?
Who?
Yeah.
Yeah. Heard of him before.
Oh, yes. Harrison Hayes was a great sorcerer at one point. Trained under me. He was in my battalion once alongside a few others.
Battalion?
Oh, yes. Curse War stuff.
Ah, I see.
Hmm.
Do you have any records on hand of the Cursed War?
I don't think I do. If you mean documents, that is. Once again, I
suppose.
was in a time loop for about 4 years, and you guys saw the state of my place when stuff was cleaned up. I could go check some other realms
Yeah.
I've stored stuff in, but it might take me a little while, but I can get back to you if I find any documents.
If you do, I'd appreciate if you could send them by mail.
Oh,
I'll,
of course.
send you some compensation for them.
Oh, no need. I'm not really fond of tearing through Curse War stuff, but, I could spare. Spare a penny, spare a nickel, spare a dime, spare a document. But, yes, I at least know from my memory. I served with him during some major battles. Him and a few others.
I see.
Well, do you know where we might find him?
Well, once again, I was in a time loop of 40 years, so I would have no
Yeah.
clue.
I might have an idea.
Where would that be,
Oh.
Wilfred?
Do you guys remember the Midnight Circus?
Oh.
Yeah.
Of course I do.
I died there.
Harrison just so happens to be Heartbreaker.
You're
God
fucking
damn it.
kidding
Are
me.
you kidding me?
We have to go see him?
I don't know if he's gonna help us. We kind of robbed him.
I kind of need to kick him if I see him again.
Yeah, we
We
stole
stole
his
his
pet snake.
Yeah, I kind of stole his snake.
Also, his cursed artifacts.
I'm just gonna say, who's Heartbreaker?
He's
flirtatious
bastard.
He's like a game show host,
Yeah.
but like murdering.
Yeah.
But like,
Is he the ringleader, technically?
No, he's not.
No. He's just a clown. He's just a clown with the Midnight
He's a
Circus.
clown and all but like what he looks like.
he's a clown
Well,
who acts like
actually,
the
yeah.
entire
Totally.
circus.
Wilfred looks very
does.
uncomfortable. Just all these descriptions of Harrison.
I know you guys might not like him, but if he's our only option,
I hate to
I
agree
mean, I don't know
with
about
Wilfred,
only, but
For him.
yeah, that did happen. But look, it sounds like we don't really have a lot of options here.
I'm with Wilfred.
I mean,
on this.
how do we even explain to him what we want to do?
Well, I
Like-
Love.
I tell you what. We make good paycheck from the what was it? The casino.
The casino.
Well,
we do.
let's
I
bring
have an
compensation.
idea, actually. You're right.
Also offer
You're
entertainment.
so right.
We can
I-
offer him
He
compensation.
he loves his and he loves his games, so
Why don't
we can make a bet.
We can make a bet,
I was gonna
or
say we just
Either
pay
he
him.
helps us or he kills us.
we can
I
buy
was
him
gonna
out.
say we just pay him.
Yeah, we
Why
can.
do we
We can also pay him.
Veldrin looks so lost.
Also, what if would he be interested maybe in being a performer at the casino?
Oh.
I don't know if I want
him
to
as
Oh, guys, you are
stable
mentioning.
income
You guys
gig?
are mentioning the casino and the amount of money you get in front of Thrux.
Yeah, no, that crossed my mind. I think I just make an expression of, wait a second.
I'm gonna turn to Veldrin and go, okay, for context, I dropped a bug and now we own a casino.
Yeah. Yeah, it
was a
was an
mistake.
accident. We just kind of inherited a casino.
Yeah, I gave a speech on like propaganda and then he said he liked
Yeah, it was really good.
and I dropped him on accident.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I was
And
trying
so-
to
we
get
inherited
like,
a casino.
people out of like a cage and he
Yeah.
just gave me a casino.
Yeah, and we kind of handed it off to another businessman in the area that we get paychecks. So that's
Veldrin
nice.
is face palming so hard right now. He's like he's rubbing his eyes and just like, oh, okay.
Well, trying to cure curses doesn't pay well.
Yeah.
It doesn't. We do need. I mean, we don't have to pay to be on the Pangea, but like if we did, we would.
We do need weapons and also food.
We do.
know.
Well, we can't eat rocks, but
We're
I
not
eat bone marrow.
we're not like buying frivolous dumb shit.
yeah, and we pay our employees well.
Yeah,
Oh,
way above
no.
minimum wage.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
double minimum
I don't know
wage.
if they don't even have minimum wage in Yashandale, but it's above what it would be.
Is there
That's
even
Not to interrupt, Veldrin says this conversation going on, but so just run this by my head again. Okay, you guys own a casino that you guys inherited because you killed a bug.
It was on accident,
Yeah.
and I still feel really bad.
Okay, interesting. So you killed a bug by accident, and somehow inherited a casino from that. And
The
also,
bug owned the casino.
Okay,
Yeah, so
understandable,
he
of course,
said he
because
liked-
bugs own casinos. And
He liked
from
my
there,
business model.
from there, you I have a question about Harrison. You guys are referring to him as Heartbreaker and referring to him as a clown. Is that
Yeah.
a development that's happened recently?
He's in a circus.
He's a part of the circus.
Okay.
Midnight
Yeah.
Circus, specifically.
It seems that the plot has thickened, as we might say. So,
Yeah.
I guess then, folks, what's the deal here? What's the plan?
We gotta pay a visit
Well-
to old that guy.
Yeah.
That is
And
the alien first.
Ellen.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, Alien first.
Alien
but
first.
Yeah.
once we do that, I mean, we have a casino. I'm sure we could challenge him to a series of bets, and eventually we could get to the point where he has to help us get to the subconscious. Maybe.
Do we
I think
even
we
know
should
where
try
the
paying him
Midnight
off
Circus
first as an
is?
apology.
We can also do that. We can pay him as much as he likes.
Yeah.
Also, I haven't had a time to say it, but hello, Pity in chat. I haven't been able to talk because I didn't want to cut anyone off, but hello, I hope you're doing well. Welcome to the chat, welcome to the stream. But yeah, Veldrin is gonna look over you all and just, like, nod.
Wilfred real quick is gonna kind of speak up and go, if you guys don't mind, when we find Harrison, could you just let me try something first?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, what?
Fair enough.
I mean,
And then,
Sure.
if it doesn't work, then you guys can do whatever that is.
As long as you're not putting
Yeah.
yourself in danger.
Sure.
Hmm.
yeah.
I'll be okay.
Just one.
All right,
I
so let me
I mean,
just
he was kind of nice to you, wasn't he?
run this by me. I mean, I'm not really going to be going on this adventure with you, but just fly it by me once more. So, Ellie and Dever, of course, first. Did you get your hands on one of the potions, Triao?
Yep.
Good.
Tries to
They
boost it
did.
up. It's like, yeah.
Elian. That, and also, once again, if Elian has the curse. Yes, he does have the curse that can sense Arcana, so he could very well check out Triao. Then you guys go and find Harrison. And,
Yep.
figure some stuff out there. And, he's gonna kind of glance over at Unknown a little bit. Well, Harrison's good with memory things, so I'm sure that could give a bunch of solutions. In the meantime, I can provide as much assistance as I possibly can. I can be looking for those documents you wanted, Bennie. And, I guess I'll just throw it out there as one last thing, because I do have an Uno game to win. But, that I hope man hasn't lost in my beautiful presence. But, is there anything else you need to ask me? Anything else I can do to be of assistance in some way?
Not that I can think of.
One thing I'm still curious about, since, there's a little bit of remnants from my beast form, can they still track me using that?
Oh, no, I'm not, I don't think so. I
Okay.
will say I'm a little bit confident in my magic. So, I don't think that they'll be able to track you anymore. It's only a physical remnant. Nothing mental shall be, happening up there.
Oh,
That's good.
That's good.
sorry. You said
Yes.
earlier you wanted to talk to me about my wings.
Oh, yes. That might have to wait till the morning.
That's all right with me.
All right. Well then, anything else? Any other thoughts, concerns, questions?
I
I don't think I have any.
I think we've got a good plan.
mean, well, yeah, the plan is good. Just, I guess one more thing about the fruits of the life tree. I mean, there's one for Benny and one for Owen as well. Is there anything in particular we should, I don't know, do with them? You just chomp on them?
Fruits of the life tree. Once again, if you're talking in the sense of what they could do for our lovely robotic friend over there, and Bennie.
Yeah.
Well, once again, not my area of expertise. I would ask Harrison.
Well, all right. We'll hold on to them.
Let's hold on to it then.
Yeah. Well. Well, I'd say that we tuck in for the night. I gotta go finish Uno. If there's any more things you need from me in the morning, then guess you should head off right when the sun starts to rise, eh?
Indeed.
Yep.
All right then.
Yeah.
Sounds
Well,
good.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Good
You
night.
too.
Good night.
And Veldrin is just going to, like, smile at them and is going to start to walk up the stairs. And we are going to end this session off here.
Woo!
That was awesome.
We did
Okay.
it. Found
There's-
family.
There's still so many discussions to be had.
There are. That's
Yes.
We had
okay.
some
I
good
have
ones
a
though.
list.
Don't worry, we have a whole other session next week of just conversation.
Woo!
So, yeah, lots of stuff were talked about, things were learned, and Harrison Hayes.
Bad
Heartbreaker.
motherfucker.
Oh, I did not. I did not expect that reveal to come so early. Here it is. You guys
Oops.
asked the right questions.
Yay!
Well then,
I'm
let's
so juiced up.
let's head down the list for some closing thoughts. I definitely have closing thoughts on what I think should be coming up next. But first of all, Egg, closing remarks.
So, first of all, I've been really enjoying this session. I've been actively focusing this time. Woo!
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know. Today, all of my rolls have been above 15.
Oh yeah.
That's nice.
Dessert.
That's good. That's
the
a good
point-
streak. This is the funniest
to-
episode to be rolling high on, though, because it's just a chatting episode.
To the point where I just rolled again for closing remarks, and I got an 18
Nice.
again.
Yeah.
Let's roll for closing remarks too. Why not? Why not?
Yeah, baby. That's what I'm
Courtesy,
talking about.
Courtesy of this sick dude I met at a comic shop yesterday. Yo, if
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
in chat, then shout out to you. You were great, man.
Shout out to Comic Shop Man.
Shout out to Comic Shop Man, who I never learned the name of, but I'm assuming, I think I saw the username in chat earlier, but whoever you are, mysterious comic book man, shout out to you in particular. That's you!
Yeah!
Yeah, I knew you were here. I wrote it in chat, like in the Discord chat that we're playing this game, and I was like, I think he's here, guys. Thank you.
There you go.
Craig.
Thank you, little buddy.
Hey, welcome to our weird world. But these are those are the dice I got. I also got the book, the Xanathar's Guide to Everything. So things are gonna ramp up because of that. But
Ooh.
hey. Welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoyed it. This is a very lore-heavy one, so you just got to be thrown into the weird politics of this world.
Bruh.
You laughed a little when you saw the book? Oh yeah, I've been showing it off the whole time. Of course, I'm in full dungeon master garb today. This is the uniform.
You're in the vibe uniform.
Oh yeah, I had to do that beginning bit of the session. I had to. All right, well, back to closing remarks, but wonderful. Trying to figure out the story. Oh yeah. Oh, good luck on the research paper too. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to. I've been planning it before. I'll just say it to chat before, and then we'll go back to closing remarks. I'm very sorry for this tangent, but shout out to this guy in particular. But I actually should be making a video at some point, just giving a detail of everything that's happened up to this point for beginners, because a lot of people have been jumping in recently. So, yeah.
Cursed ones for babies.
Yeah. Plus,
Cursed for babies.
Curse ones for babies. I mean, plus there's always, like, the Discord server where we have a bunch of stuff. Just, we could always go off in
That's
there.
true.
But so much has happened. So much has happened. But yeah, let's go back to closing remarks and let's finish up. Let's wrap up. Let's take 10. All right, Cole.
Yeah.
Wilfred's back.
Yeah.
Boy.
It feels good to be able to talk again.
Finally, Cole doesn't have to hiss the whole session.
Yeah.
Say
Oh,
goodbye to.
Roll us a d20.
he's-
Oh, I got a 9.
Nice.
Oh no.
Cole's luck is back. Yeah.
Yeah!
Oh, we love to see it. All right, Jim.
Hi.
Shit.
Well, I may have rolled a 6 at the beginning of the session, but that's okay because this session was a 20.
Aw, thank you.
And for my closing note, well, that's an 11. I guess that's a little better.
Oh, misery and sadness.
It's alright. It's alright. The middle, that was a 20.
What's your close? Oh, it was a 20. Yeah, sorry, I completely spaced out thinking about.
Oh, you're fine. You're
Dragons. The comic
Valid.
book shop. All right, Snorp. 09.
Unknown's a bad flyer.
Unknown is a bad
No.
flyer. I'm so sorry, King.
Help.
Oh man, we love
Oh, and
double bad
awesome.
rolls.
To add on to that, my roll at the end here was a 1.
Own isn't even.
Oh no!
Own isn't even on a plane right now, but he just starts tumbling around the wizard.
This is a tangent, but
It's the idea.
if Owen like curled up into a ball small enough, could Charpay cast catapult on them?
Yeah. It's my absolute like 100% theory that Own can curl up like an armadillo. But granted, Own is not small, so there is
That's
that.
true. That's
All
true.
right. Eon.
Have to be a big
Hey
catapult.
yo. Okay, my closing remark is like I was gonna have Triao say, "Oh, I'm going to sleep now," and then instantly pass out.
Oh yeah, because Trio can sleep now.
Yay!
Yeah, no
Also,
nightmares.
it's to corroborate if I actually did have to sleep. That's a 12.
That means that you could sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah, the
Yeah.
final sleep roll that Trio ever has to do.
Yay!
The
Well,
silliest man,
maybe
Silly
not
Man
ever.
Dan, aka Kiki.
Silly man Dan! Love that man. Anyway, closing remarks. This session, I'm sorry for being out of it. I had to do scheduling
Oh.
stuff.
You're so
But-
valid.
Man, this was really good, and I'm really glad that we had two.
The
Proud
party's
family
talking to one
song.
another, and they're finally
Finally.
friends.
we did it!
Finally.
We did it.
Also,
We
I
just
got
have
a
to
3.
No. And
No.
crime.
What's up?
What's up?
I had a good fucking time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like I like to make the statement. I like to make an announcement.
Yes.
I had a really good time, and my final
Aw.
roll is a 7.
A 7.
Although-
We're doing great.
This session
Yeah!
was a 100.
I thought you were gonna say a 1, and I was gonna start
No!
crying.
Oh, no.
I would never.
You would never. Oh man.
I would never. Unless it was a bit, then me and you would be on the bit the whole evening.
We love the bits. All right.
Oh yeah.
Well, then it's my closing remarks. There is so much to discuss next session. Like, we still got Benny's wings to talk about, because they're gone. What else do we have? We have Trio's whole
I
ordeal.
mean, I have a list.
Yeah,
Benny doesn't have.
the
Always.
Eelgriff Pormus.
Oh, God, we didn't even talk about the
Mysterious
Eelgriff
Great
Porus.
Eelgriff Pormus. And, I'd say we have a lot. I'd say there's still more to discuss. There's also Grimoire. He needs to be discussed
That
at
is.
some point.
That is on the
Man.
list.
Genesis, maybe Ask the Roses, other stuff.
Hmm,
Well,
perhaps.
Tune in next week for more really confusing lore. Well, bye everyone.